Then what is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Please give me a 5x5 in the comment section if you can hear me all right. I see Cope Dogged Dog is in the chat. Jeff Hates Pigs, Rancho Relaxo. What is going on, Rancho Relaxo? Just going to raise my mic up a little bit. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Double tap on that screen, hit the like button. There's so much to go over. There's so many cases going on with police brutality in our country. It's just so unbelievable. You know, we all saw the Florida man who didn't give his license, registration, proof of insurance. Well, in the 24 hours since I did that live stream yesterday, I've had a lot of time to think about it. Just because you don't give your license, registration, proof of insurance, because that man believed he was stopped unjustly. He thought that there was no reason to pull him over, and there wasn't. The idea that we pull people over for not having headlights on is beyond preposterous. Got First Amendment Protection Agency in the chat, everybody. Good to see you, First Amendment. You're doing some great work out there, man. Jeff Hates Pigs is in the chat, of course. Marauder is in the chat. Dale W. What is going on? BS Unleashed. Good to see you, Joel Juffus. Jared, Team DLZ is in the chat. It's just, we're just seeing this. Jeanette Angel, member for a year, 11 months. Jeanette Angel. Nice to see you, Jeanette. Good to see you. First Amendment Protection Agency. Danelle Brown is in the chat. Hello, Robert. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. You guys do me a favor. Double tap on your screen. Hit the like button. There's still 60, 70 people in here now. Just double tap on your screen. Hit the like button. I want to go over that Florida pullover, but we did it at nauseum yesterday, so I'm going to I want to jump into this because I want to show you the absolute tyrannical, jackboot, thug pig society that we have created, where the cops are always right and we are always wrong. We are never right. It's the cops are always the ones who are right and we are always the ones who are wrong. So I just have such a hard time with it because it's just not true. We are not bad people. We are very malleable. Salam Allah alternate channel is in the room. Jeff Millman is in the chat. PayPal me. Oh man, everyone's going over that guy. You're not kidding. Good to see you, Jeanette. Thanks for coming by, man. You know, it's just what we're seeing in our country is despotism. Good to see you, GA11. So we're going to get into this a little bit here, and we're going to talk about this because this is pretty disgusting what they do to this mother.
Mother of three after observing unsanitary conditions in her home. Those charges have since been dropped. KSLA Chief Investigator Ashley Graham walks us through the footage.
Right now you're under arrest. 3 counts of neglect of family, okay? You'll be down today.
To understand how Calvinitri White got here, we have to go back in time to roughly an hour earlier when Shreveport police came to her apartment complex in response to a domestic dispute call. According to the police report, White's brother called police about an argument between her and the father of her children.
So right there, what's the problem? They called the police. Sometimes you have to call the cops if someone steals your car or you have to make an insurance claim. Sometimes you have to call the police. But you don't have to call the police unless there's really, and even then you might be calling a bigger problem into your house.
The video shows after police interviewed each person separately outside, they went inside the apartment. That's when the officer asks White about bugs inside the kitchen.
So let me get this straight. I have bugs. I live in Southern California. There's bugs in my sink if I even leave a crumb of food out. So why would you want to take a woman's children because you find bugs in her sink? But wait, there's more.
How often you do dishes around here? They've been sitting there a little while.
Yeah, they were sitting there last night.
Why we got so many bugs around here?
You know, they had the incident with the water being turned out, and they just got management last month.
The video reveals White's mother.
Can you guys do me a favor? Can you put OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio, in the chat? Can you double tap on the screen and hit the subscribe button? We're on our way to 1 million subscribers on this channel. We are going to get there. Can you double tap on the screen that hits the like button? And then can you put in the comment section, OTVO, stands for Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the chat for me if you would, please. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go.
Who was at the home watching the children, telling the officer they have requested help from the landlord for months to deal with the bugs.
So they have a bug problem because of power and water.
Right behind it.
They just ain't doing their job.
Police body camera footage shows White and the officer going room by room before eventually leaving the apartment with White's 3 young children and her mother still inside. The officer places White in a vehicle. Then the video shows him making a call to Louisiana Child Protective Services, expressing his concern about her children.
Do you need immediate assistance out there?
I don't think they should stay in this residence.
You don't think they should stay with their mother because there's bugs in the sink. And who is this copper? Some high school dork?
See the officer come back inside minutes later with a second officer, showing the same area in the kitchen. When he comes back to White, the conversation shifts from her domestic dispute to the conditions in her home. Footage shows White pleading her case as he reads her Miranda rights.
You got large roach infestations. I mean, you're cooking with it on the stove. They're all in your...
Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a large roast infestation and your kids don't need to be taken from your house because you got cockroaches. Could you imagine that? You don't have to take your children. Could you imagine it? You don't got to take fucking kids. Could you imagine that?
Your oven, they're all over the beds.
Everybody apartment like this.
Everybody's apartment has the bugs because it's an infestation in the apartment complex.
You can.
Why haven't you done anything about it?
I moved.
Radic, a.k.a. Ski, with the super chat. Thanks, Ski, for the super chat.
That's what I'm telling you. I can't. I have to
Why
wait.
haven't you done anything about it since then?
See, this is my
I
landlord.
guarantee you, if I would have moved into that apartment, I wouldn't have that issue.
Oh, you wouldn't in an apartment complex where your neighbors can put bugs in your house just by not being cleanly next door?
Yeah, and look, I got so much money. I don't have so much
It don't
money.
take much to clean up. It's free to clean up.
Eventually, we see the officer shut the car door and make a decision.
No, I was just about to tell her she's under arrest.
Heading back to the cruiser, this time to place her in cuffs.
Right now you're under arrest. 3 counts of neglect of family, okay? You'll be down arrest today.
Could you imagine? Could you even imagine the cops coming to your house and taking your children and saying you have child neglect because you have a roach infestation? I mean, I'm just wondering, put a 1 in the chat if that's up. Put a 1 in the chat if taking your kids over cockroaches is up. Beyond the pale. Who the fuck is this cop? Who does he think he is? Who do you think you are, taking that woman's children because there's cockroaches in her sink? You and the horse you rode in on, you fucking pig. You don't take a woman's kids over cockroaches.
The video goes on to show the officer in the front seat filling out paperwork in silence, while White cries, pleads, and prays.
God help me. I don't deserve to be treated like this. I don't prostitute. I don't sell drugs. I don't do nothing.
She said, I don't prostitute, I don't sell drugs, I don't do nothing. Only 50 likes and 600 people. You guys got to double tap on that screen for me. I'm a YouTuber. Take your phone and double tap right on the screen for me, just like that. Pretty please with sugars and cherries on top. I need your help so that I can have a channel on YouTube, and I really, really appreciate you double tapping on your phone. We're watching a woman get her children snatched from her for cockroaches, and then I'm on here going, please, please, please double tap on your screen. It is this big in comparison to the real world. If you want to get the message out there, double tap on the screen, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's go. Put in the comment section, Team DLZ.
But make an honest living for my kids, not get to go to jail for that. Like, that's wrong, and you know that's wrong.
The district attorney rejected charges against White earlier this week. In a statement to KSLA, the DA said they found proof that she had asked her landlord for help with the bugs multiple times this year. And we've reached out to the property owner at Village Square Apartments for comment. So far, we haven't heard back.
So Village Square Apartments. So the DA's office did this much investigation before the woman was arrested and the cops snatched her kids away. He could have walked over to the rental office and said, "Do you have a bug infestation problem in your units?" That's what he could have done. But instead, he snatched her children. He snatched away her kids over cockroaches. Fuck you, dude. You are such a scumbag. And you wonder why people hate cops. There it is right there.
Getting pulled over. Freaking fucking lights.
Hey, you're not allowed to not like the lights. You will have those lights in your face whether you like it or not. Salam has just become a member. Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. Oh, shoot, Justin, you accidentally somehow... Hey, Justin, your message got deleted on accident. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can fix that for you, Justin Barnes. Let me fix that for you. Team DLZ for life. Thanks. Be careful.
Hello. Do you have your license, registration, and insurance?
Yeah. Can I know the reason why I'm being stopped?
Well, two different things. One, the phone holding device on the windshield is a view obstruction. You can have it, you just can't have it there. And two, your registration is suspended.
Registration is suspended.
The vehicle registration says it's suspended by MVD in the computer.
And as you know, if your vehicle registration is suspended, you can't travel in America.
And insurance.
Which, by the way, the entire insurance thing, if you know the background of how we got mandatory auto insurance, it's a scam as well.
Is there any reason why it's suspended?
I gotta go look, I'm not sure. I just know it says it's suspended.
Okay, can I just...
Is the Santa Fe Road in Pauldman still the current address?
He's searching for information on you when he asks you, is your address current? He's trying to get more data collection on you so it can go to Palantir, the social credit score system. Every detail you tell cops now is going to go on your social credit score, your Instagram, your Facebook, where you live, who you're related to. I'm just going to my cousin's house. Who's your cousin? Kareem Johnson up the street. Oh, Kareem Johnson up on Main Street? Yeah, Kareem Johnson. That now goes on your social credit score. Everything you say to a cop will now go on your social credit score. Thank you, Trump. Appreciate that.
It's Landon? Landon, anything in the vehicle I need to know about? Any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Anything illegal in the vehicle?
No.
Just asking. Okay. All right. Give me a few minutes, I'll be right back.
Yeah, because if you have weapons and drugs and guns, you're just going to go, yeah, officer, I got a bunch of drugs and weapons in the trunk of the car. Jeff Millman with the super chat. Jeff Millman, keep it going. Somebody match him. Thanks, Jeff Millman. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate your support.
Bro was in the fast lane. I was in the slow lane. And then I said, you know what? I'm having the shittiest day almost of my life. So I went and pulled in front of him just to save him the trouble. Just so he could just light him up. Yeah. Not going to sit here doing this half-ass. It's suspended by the MVD. Why? Why is it suspended? Why is it suspended? Is it suspended because of other vehicles that I didn't take off? This thing fucking has insurance. It's due to 2020. It's 2026. Whatever. He'll run it, come back. Best case scenario, I go to jail and I got a cell. Somewhere to sleep. Like this day couldn't get any better, am I right? Well, this is what I needed to top it off. The phone holder is view obstruction. That is the dumbest fucking shit I have almost ever hurt.
Well, it's a chance.
Isn't this how we all feel when we're getting pulled over and the cops are running roughshod over our rights, over our freedoms, over our liberty? It's all based on you didn't have the proper paperwork here or phone holder or some bullshit. It's not based on you're driving like a reckless lunatic. It's I got an infraction on you. Now I get to pull you over and try to search all through your shit. Chevy's in the chat.
Cop. If Chino cops exist, anything it does. Then why do you make holders like that at Walmart?
Where am I supposed to put it, dude? View obstruction. View. Okay, so first, they'll dick you for broken windshields. Second, they'll dick you for fixed windshields, but if you got something on it. If I am getting pulled over for the phone holder, then I'm going to get pulled over for having sunglasses with scratches in them.
So he got pulled over for his phone holder. Thanks, Jeff Spacone. Thank you, Jeff Millman. I appreciate the super chats, guys. He got pulled over for his phone holder. That's what the cop said he pulled him over for. The black man in Florida got pulled over because his headlights weren't on during the day. And Brian from Here's the Deal did a full breakdown and showed that the cops' headlights weren't on. Their windshield wipers were not on. This guy got pulled over for his phone holder. Life under the microscope.
TTOS in
Between white and long.
Northeast Colorado cop block.
Everybody can just fast forward past the video. I'm just gonna keep it playing. I'm not gonna stop it and play it again.
Oh no, we're not gonna fast forward. We're gonna watch this.
This will probably waste like 7 minutes of my time, and maybe I'll get a $300 ticket, and maybe they'll take my license plate. That'll be dope.
Right?
I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to.
Right? Right?
My lord, dude.
Policing has become such a scam in this country. It has become such a scam to rip us off and take our money. It is such a scam, Chevy. Salam, it is such a scam, Rancho Relaxo. Policing, put a 1 in the chat if policing in this country has become a scam to steal your money, either by arresting you or taking your car or giving you a bunch of tickets. It's a scam.
Get us for the seatbelts.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I swear you get pulled over for just the dumbest shit in this town, dude.
Oh, yeah. You know, someone asked a question. Ryan was his name. He said, do you believe there are good police officers at all? Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. It's hard to say it. I think there are good cops, but they're like the great white buffalo. The good cops you catch on camera once every year. You remember the female cop who stood up to the cop and pulled him off of the guy that the other cop was beating on? She got fired. And the guy who attacked her, he got fired. It's a great white buffalo. Chevy, so glad. Everybody say hello to Chevy. We missed you, dude. Chevy, you add a certain element to our group chat. You add a certain element to the community that only you can add, Chevy. And we're super glad you're back, man.
What?
Calling his buddy.
Is there another guy here? Oh, that's so pathetic. They're like, hold up. What does this one do? No, this one's a mean one. What's wrong with him? He has a phone holder.
He's got a phone holder. He got pulled over for a phone holder.
This motherfucker shines his flashlight in my eyes, I swear.
Right, right. That's the other thing. You have to put up with the abuse. Joy, good to see you. Marauder. I love Yahweh is here.
Yeah, me being bald doesn't help with this much.
Danelle Brown is here.
Okay.
Emma, thanks for coming. Guys. Emma, do me a favor. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It's good to see you again, Emma Hales. Thank you for coming by, Emma. Make sure you're subscribed. Everybody double tap the screen. Only 157 likes, and so far 20,000 people have been through this chat. Can you guys double tap on that screen? Can you double tap for me, Joel? Can you do that, Joel Juffus? Can you double tap on the screen? Raddick, can you double tap? Can you double tap on the screen? Could we get some likes going in here for me? I would really appreciate it. We need some likes. Just hit the thumbs up button if you're on your computer, or double tap on the glass if you're watching from your phone, please.
We could be doing a lot better. Not really.
Is something
doing bad.
going on other than the traffic stop? Having a bad day or anything?
Yeah, really, really bad day.
Oh, what's going on?
I prefer not to talk about, okay? I know you guys ask, but you guys don't care, okay?
Well, I'm just curious if there's anything that we could help or assist on. I mean, if it's personal or family matter, that's fine.
Some girl, we were together and we bought a bunch of stuff together, and she said don't worry about it or whatever, or like because she had a decent amount of money, and now that I told her I don't have feelings for her, I did nothing except tell her I don't have feelings, and now she's getting mad at me, saying she's going to take me to court for money that I owe her.
Okay. So
why would you hold on? Why would you tell a cop any of that? Your job is to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and not say another word. Why would you tell a cop about your relationship?
Doesn't need to be.
Whatever the fuck it means, she's going to take me to court. You can't take me to court because... So she says I owe her $7 grand, but I think it's 5.
Why would you tell a cop this? Captain Conkler's in the room. Why would you tell a cop this? Justin Barnes, why would you tell a cop this? You have the trifold. You either bought it from me or I gave it to you. I gave you the trifold when you emailed me, or you bought it off my website, Delete Lawz. Your job is to invoke your Fifth Amendment right, not tell them about. Put a 1 in the chat if your job is to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Your job is to give that dirty cop your license. Now, they're not all dirty. They're not all dirty. There's some good cops. Just like there's some good jail guards who didn't abuse me and took care of me. Your job is to give him your license, registration, and proof of insurance. Your job is to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Your job is not to have a back and forth with the cop and tell him about your personal problems.
So I'm thinking of just paying her 5.
Right.
But if I pay her 5, is she still going to try to take me to court? So I'm wondering if I should just keep it all. If she's just going to be pissed either way.
Right.
So yeah.
I would, honestly, I'd just see if she'd settle for that. But if she's not, then I just handle you guys' business in court if she's going to do that. I mean, a lot of people will threat things like that to see if they get their way.
Yeah, that's true.
But the flip-flop side of that, it's kind of hard to say if she is going to do that. And
I don't know how you can go to court.
It would just be civil stuff where she would potentially try to sue. But that takes a long process and doesn't typically go the way people think it does.
Yep.
Did you see what Randy Eccles Jr. just put in the chat? Did you guys see what Randy just put? Take a look at Randy's comment. I taught my autistic son to say, I plead the Fifth Amendment, Mr. Officer. I don't answer questions. Randy, contact me. I'll send you out a trifold for your kid for free, bro. Contact me. Just go to DeleteLawz.com, my website, and then go to contact and send me an email, Randy, with your full shipping address. I'm going to send you off a trifold for free. I'm going to send off 5 free trifolds today. Anybody who has my email address, if you can't afford it, please don't ask if you can afford it. And I'm going to send off 5 free trifolds today. Email me. Mods, put my email address in the chat.
So
my mom also has cancer. And we don't...
to hear that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this officer in the back of here doesn't care either. So if he gives me like a $400 ticket, that's going to be cool.
So the reason your plate is suspended is for no insurance. I don't know if you switched insurance companies recently or...
I think I did, yeah.
So actually that's kind of what happened is when you switch insurance companies, no one told MVD about that. Okay. So MVD thinks that you're driving around without insurance.
Okay.
So there's actually a way to fix this. If you do get the ticket for it, you just take that to the MVD, address it with them, let them know that you already had insurance before they suspended the plate, and then once you figure that out with them, take it to the court and address it with the court and say, look, it's already been figured out. It was just miscommunication with the MVD and with the court systems, because courts and MVD don't talk ever.
Okay.
So it's lots of miscommunication, and most likely the court's going to work with you on that.
Oh, put a 1 in the chat if the courts are not going to work with you most of the time. If the courts want you to pay, put a 1 in the chat if you don't think you're going to get a fair shake. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that the process is itself the punishment. Put a one in the chat if you don't trust anything the cops say. Joel Juffus with the $10 super chat. Thanks, Joel. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your support.
So, can't guarantee it. But
you're not. Yeah, of course you can't.
We deal with this type of stuff all the time, and
you are not going to get a fair shake. You guys double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 1 million subscribers, pretty please.
They do end up working with people as long as they're doing the right things and taking care of the things that need to be done.
Gotcha.
And do you have your license with you?
He's only 13.
Oh, he's not old enough.
13.
Okay, it's in your trifold. If the cop asks for the passenger's ID, it's right here. It's right here in your trifold. If the cop asks for your passenger ID, even with reasonable articulable suspicion, right there, cop asks ID for the passenger, you may have to say, my name is ChilleDeCastro. You may have to identify with your full legal name if they have legitimate, reasonable, articulable suspicion. You still don't have to give your ID ever, unless you're being arrested with probable cause to charge you with a crime. Unless they catch you with the J in your hand, unless they catch you with the open container in your hand, unless they catch you assaulting somebody, you don't have to give your ID.
Wow. You're a lot bigger for a 13-year-old than
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But we deal with this type of stuff all the time, and they do end up working with people.
No, America Marie, it does not depend on the state. There is no such thing as a stop and ID state. That's not true. That's not true. Anna, I think you said your name was American Marie. It does not depend on the state. It's a federal law, a federal policy created by the Supreme Court that you don't have to ID. And the federal policy was created by Hibble versus 6 judicial courts of Nevada, and also United States versus Landeros, 2019, that states you do not have to give your ID unless he's going to charge you with a crime. You have to say your first and last name. And sometimes you can identify as good citizen if there's no reasonable articulable suspicion. But there's no state, even with the stop and ID state, do you have to give your ID because the cop asks you for it. You may have to say how you identify, but you don't got to give your ID. Jennifer Hill says, buy a trifold. It's $25. You can afford it. Buy a trifold. I'm going to give away 5 today. I'm going to check my email in a moment, and I'll announce the 5 people I'm going to send off trifolds to.
As long as they're doing the right things and taking care of the things that need to be done.
Gotcha.
And do you have your license with you?
He's only 13.
Oh, he's not old enough.
13.
13? Wow. You're a lot bigger for a 13-year-old than
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You guys have any weapons or anything in the vehicle?
No, you can check if you want.
Okay. Where are you guys trying to get to right now? Where do you live?
Trying to get home, Paulden.
You live in Paulden?
Yup.
Okay.
Sure, Wes Gaiman. Wes Gaiman says, try $2.50. Okay, bro. I'll sell it to you for $2.50. The stamp and the brochure alone cost $3, but if you want it for $2.50, I'll give it to you for $2. I'll take a 50-cent loss if you get a trifold in your car. That's fine. Cost me at least $3 to ship one trifold, minimum of $3. That's just hard copy stuff. That's just the trifold, the envelope, the paper. That's not the time or anything else. But if that's what you want, I'll give it to you, sure.
If it's okay with you, I'd rather not answer any more questions. I don't want to talk.
No, and that's fine. You have that right. Just one quick one, and you don't have to answer it whether or not, but being that it is nighttime and this is what we do at night when we pull people over, would you give us consent to search the vehicle?
Would you give us consent to search your vehicle? That is also in your trifold right here. The cop asks to search your car. Let me show you what you do, because someone just said it in the chat. Never give them consent to search your car unless you have a trifold, because then right here where it says give consent, while filming, if you know the cop is going to try to search your car and asks you to search your car, you can give consent and then on camera say out loud unequivocally, I revoke consent. Stop searching my car. You can take the power back from the cop. He asks to search your car, give him permission. As soon as his hand touches your doorknob, you say, oh, I'm so sorry, officer, I revoke consent. It's right here in my trifold. If I can give consent, I can revoke consent. I'm officially revoking consent now. It's how you take the power back from the cops. That's how you do it, right? It's right in your trifold. And I've done it on camera. People have seen me walk up to a stop where someone's pulled over and they're searching their car. And I said to the guy, hey, did you give him permission to search your car? And the guy said, yeah. And I said, say out loud right now, I revoke consent. And he did, and the cops had to stop searching his car because it's case law. The cops cannot search your car if you give them permission and then revoke it. That's an absolute fact. I've done it on camera. Get your trifold on DeleteLawz.com right there. If you buy one, I'm going to give you an extra one for free. If you buy two, I'll still give you an extra one, and I'll give you cop cards. Like, I want to get my trifold in your car because I want you to understand the power of it.
All right. Do you want to search it?
It's either yes or no.
No.
It's on you.
So let me ask you a question. Why are they asking him to search his car? What's the reason the cop is asking him to search his car? They're asking him to search his car so they can find a reason to arrest him. That's why the cop's asking to search your car.
That's fine.
Get home, Paulden.
You live in Paulden?
Yup.
Okay.
If it's okay with you, I'd rather not answer any more questions. I don't want to talk.
So he invoked his Fifth Amendment, but you have to say it. The 2013 case of Salinas versus Texas states from the Supreme Court that you have to say the words, I invoke my right to remain silent. I invoke the Fifth Amendment. You have to say the words.
No, that's fine. You have that right. Just one quick one, and you don't have to answer it whether or not, but being that it is nighttime and this is what we do at night.
It's nighttime, so we got to search your car.
When we pull people over, would you give us consent to search the vehicle?
What?
All right. Do you want to search it?
It's either yes or no.
No.
It's on you. Okay.
Okay, so I think the name is Bald Bra. Bald Bra asked a question. Bald Bra said, why give them, I'm sorry, but then why give consent in the first place? There's a 1996 case called Wren versus United States, WHREN. Wren from 1996 is an extension of the 1968 case called Terry versus Ohio. When the cops can pull you over for not using a blinker or not signaling 100 yards before the stop sign, or maybe you have an air freshener hanging from your rearview mirror, they're actually stopping you to search your car. It's called a Wren stop. It's a pretextual stop. I've made plenty of videos about it. When the cop says to you after a Wren stop, he pulled you over in a high crime area, he wanted to search your car and you didn't use your blinker, or so he says. If he asks you, do you mind if I search your car? He's giving you a chance to take the power back from him. Because if he pulls you over and says, this is a pretextual stop, get out, I'm going to search your car, you can't fight it. But if he actually asks you, do you mind if I search your car? You say, sure, go ahead, officer, you can search my car. I'm sorry, I revoke consent. It's right here in my trifold. It says right here, if I give consent, I can revoke consent. It says it right there, officer. Now by law, because he asked you for consent, and this is an extension of the 1991 case of Florida versus Gimeno. U.S. versus Williams is just an extension of the federal Supreme Court case law of Florida versus Gimeno. Williams is a circuit court case where you now can openly say, I revoke consent. And that takes your power back from the cop, because now if he stopped you pretextually and he asked for consent, if you revoke it, he can't search your car. And anything he finds would be fruit of the poisonous tree and inadmissible in a court of law. That's the reason why Bald.
Just hang tight for me here, okay?
That's why people always look forward to the rapture, because they have nothing to lose. Yeah, I mean...
That's why always people look forward to the rapture, to the end of the world. You guys, there's 2,000 people here and 300 likes. I absolutely need you guys to tap on the glass of your screen, hit the like button, tap on the glass of your screen, or hit the thumbs up button. There's 2,000 people and 300 likes. Would you please, pretty please, hit the like button for me? I would really appreciate it.
It's difficult to picture heaven. You're like, I can't picture a place that's so great, but when just this keeps happening, it's just thing after thing after thing. It's like, there's got to be a better place than this. There just has to. It's just, Lord, take me now.
It's the most magical thing is God still loves you when you even have nothing.
Yeah, I don't think God cares if you have insurance or not.
That's for sure.
Did they extend the stop, DJ? Was the stop?
I think the people that you loved, even you can't even trust them.
You know, if I got handcuffed right now and thrown in the back of a police car, I don't think I'd give a fuck.
No?
No.
I'll tell you one thing, Aaron would probably want to join you.
Mark, I respond to everybody. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I didn't see your question.
So, insurance gets suspended, like registration gets suspended if insurance doesn't communicate with each other. That, my friends, is a new one.
Why do the lights have to be red and blue, though?
Because those are the lights of freedom.
Really?
Yeah, the colors on the American flag. White, red, and blue.
Because those are the colors of freedom, the red and blue lights. Yes, yes. So someone just said, does he have to say yes and then revoke? If you give a cop permission, and it says so right in your trifold right here, if you give the cop permission, flip it over. It's right there, right on the next page. If you revoke consent, you must say unambiguously, I revoke your right to search my car. I revoke consent. You have to say it loud and proud. I revoke consent. Stop searching my car. You have to say it properly. What's up, Spencer?
Well, never passed a Chino cop. Never mind.
I'm not going to sit here and try to hide from these guys. If they want to tag you, they'll tag you.
That's right. What's up, Bruce? He can say no from the very beginning about a search, but if they stopped you on a pretextual stop, the best thing they could do is ask you to search, because then you could say no.
I don't think these guys actually give a solid fuck what's going on in your life. But at least you can tell them to let them know.
Yeah.
So when they...
What'd you say? Chloe said I was arrested for failing to ID last month and was charged this morning or with morning. What's going on, Jimmy?
All right, Landon, here's your license back. Here's your registration back. Your insurance card shows from April through October. However, the MVD record shows that the suspension took effect in June, which is in the middle, and it started a couple days ago in July. So it is MI-suspended by the records. MVD does make mistakes. I can't say they didn't, but I have to go on the best of what I know, which is what the computer records are saying. Normally,
and let me ask you a question. Did you know about the 1995 case of Arizona versus Evans? In Arizona versus Evans, just because the computer is wrong doesn't mean the cop is wrong. Arizona versus Evans defines that if it's not right in the computer and the cop decides to arrest you and impound your car because there's no proof of insurance or no valid registration on the computer, that because the cop was working in good faith, that your arrest is valid if they find any evidence of contraband that they can use against you. The cop cannot be held accountable for arresting you if it says in the computer that your registration has been canceled or your insurance isn't valid. They create caveats for cops over and over and over.
I would take the plates, but since you have this card, I'm not going to take your plate. I would recommend you contact MVD and find out if there's something that they did wrong or some way of fixing it. And if you can, then I would take that information and show it to the courts. Does that make sense? I am giving you a repairer warning for having the phone device attached to the window like I said, it's not illegal to have it. It's illegal to have it where it blocks your view through the windshield. It does need to get moved somewhere else.
Good luck, Sammy.
It's not supposed to be attached to the window. They can sell it to you. You can legally own it. It's not supposed to be there in the state of Arizona.
So this guy, just like the guy in Florida got pulled over for not having headlights on, this guy got pulled over because he had one of those suction cup deals that goes on your windshield where your phone hangs, like every Uber driver in LA. Every Uber I take, there's a guy with the phone suctioned to his windshield, but apparently this guy can't have a phone on his windshield.
I am going to give you a citation for the MI-suspended plate. If it is a mistake, or if you can get it fixed, I would contact the courts and tell them about that. I do need a signature from you, not admitting any guilt, just acknowledging that you're receiving the citation.
AMG Stealth is here.
You're being cited for the 284139A, displaying plate suspended for financial responsibility. You do have a court.
Everybody, Dirty South Justice is cancer-free today. Everybody, Dirty South Justice is cancer-free today. Congratulations, Dirty South Justice. God bless you, brother. God bless you on your journey. Dirty South Justice is cancer-free today. Congratulations.
Date in this box right here. It's August 19th at 10:30 in the morning. The court here in Chino Valley, 3 North, 1 West. You can pay the citation. You can go into court and contest the citation. Or if there's a problem with MVD and you get information, I would contact the courts and talk to them about it. If you decide to pay the citation, this envelope, this paperwork tells how much it is and how you go about paying it. If you wanted to go to court and contest the citation, you do it on that court date and time. Or you can go in and talk to the courts before then. You can take care of it anytime before now up to that court date and time. If you don't do anything by that court date and time, they would suspend your license, and you wouldn't want that. It's just going to make things worse. There's that. There's your copy of the citation. Any questions for me?
Yeah, why did you give me a ticket for having a simple phone holder on my windshield? Why did you pull me over, harass me, and steal all my money for simply having a phone holder for my cell phone so I can be hands-free? But in the state that this happened, it's illegal. It's illegal to have a phone holder attached to your windshield. It's just disgusting. I mean, it really is disgusting.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good night after I stole a bunch of your money.
He's also a cop and a comedian.
Yeah. Yeah. We stole all your money. Hope that's okay. I see you, man.
Hey, Evan, I just got ass raped, but I'm going to have a good night. Okay.
Kevin Bernarski, I see you, man. R. McDonald, R. McDowell, I see you in the contact. I see you in the comments, my friend. Rancho Relaxo. Gerald Hoover said, your tail lights are not illuminated. That's probable cause to search. Hello, Mr. Bones. Good to see you, buddy. We're living in the worst state, the worst police state ever.
Are you going to have a good night?
Chevy. Life under the microscope. Jada Joyrider is here, everybody. What's going on, Mark? McDowell, what's going on, broski?
Grab that up and put it in the glove box.
I'm showing a video now from John Eagle's channel.
Do I need to come out of the vehicle? I'm sorry? No. Do I need to exit the vehicle?
Can I get your... I'll explain to you. I'm not going to do this through the window. So I'm Deputy Nemeth, the Washington County Sheriff's Office. The reason I stopped you is back there. You failed to maintain your lane like 3 times. This thing's pretty big. It's not that windy. And there's a truck you got a little too close to, a semi.
That came in out in front of me?
Yeah, so just back up a little bit. You're acting a little weird. What's going on?
I just don't like being pulled over.
He's acting a little weird. You pulled him over, and he's acting weird.
Well,
so. I mean,
again, I don't pull over people for nothing. There's some violations back there, and that's why I stopped you.
I got a violation. As you know, we got to collect revenue for the city, county, state. I can see you, Arnold.
Camera with me?
Yeah, man, I don't have a camera. We're not going to hold it and do that kind of stuff and try to intimidate me.
I'm not.
I'm sorry. What'd the cop just say? Let me listen to this again.
There are some violations back there, and that's why I stopped you.
Can I bring my camera with me?
Yeah, man, I don't think you have a camera. We're not going to hold it and do that kind of stuff and try to intimidate it.
You're not going to hold the camera and try to intimidate me. You guys double tap on the screen. Why can't we get to 1,000 likes when we have so far 90,000 people have come by this live? Why can't we get to 1,000 likes? Can you guys double tap on that screen for me, pretty please? Right on the glass of your screen, or hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button.
I'm not trying to intimidate you, sir. I film myself for my own protection.
What do you do for work?
I'd rather not talk about my day.
Where you from?
Oh, that comes directly from the Pot Brothers at Law.
Is this current information? You know that's not normal? Like not wanting to talk? I'm not, it just seems weird that you just don't want to talk to me at all. That's fine.
Circling his vehicle with a canine drug dog. My dog alerted to your vehicle. Why doesn't why doesn't he sue the cops for a wrongful search?
Some of the indicators I've seen, and the alert gives me probable cause search of vehicle.
That's the 2013 case of Florida versus Harris that allows, if a drug dog barks at your car, that is probable cause. What does the Fourth Amendment say? No warrant shall issue but upon probable cause. The 2013 case of Florida versus Harris says that when a dog barks at your car, whether they find drugs or not, that's probable cause. You can be arrested and taken to jail. Your car can be impounded because the drug dog barked. They searched your truck. They didn't find anything, but the drug dog barking is probable cause. That's your Supreme Court for you right there.
Okay?
I don't consent to any.
You don't have to. It's allowed.
On October 28th of 2019 in Reno, Nevada, Paul Barger was pulled over by Deputy Nemeth of the Washoe County Sheriff's Office. Since Paul was driving a bread truck converted into a living space, his passenger window doesn't roll down. So Deputy Nemeth orders Paul out of the truck within 2 seconds of making contact with him. Deputy Nemeth gets insanely butthurt that 1, Paul is recording the interaction, and 2, Paul doesn't want to participate with his roadside piracy, so he prolongs the traffic stop for a drug dog to arrive. Let's take it from the top when Deputy Nemeth first makes contact with Paul.
So it's also in your trifold. It's in your trifold right here. If the cop is going to extend the stop for the drug dog, he has to have reasonable articulable suspicion right there. Rodriguez versus United States. Cop cannot extend the stop without probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion that you have drugs in your car. He extended the stop illegally. This is an unconstitutional stop, and Paul could sue this cop. Yeah, Cranky James, the answer is the stop can last as long as necessary to do the appropriate administrative work. That's how long a stop can last. The average is about 8 minutes is what they say, but it depends on which judge you get.
I got a window here.
Come on out.
Long-time watcher Gerald Hoover is in there. He knows about James Sheets. Rest in peace, James Sheets. Put it in the chat if you know who James Sheet is.
To come out of the vehicle? I'm sorry? No.
Come on out.
Do I need to exit the vehicle?
Can I get your... I'll explain to you. I'm not going to do this through the window.
Well, I have a window right here.
We were taught to go for the passenger side, so that's what we do. So that's what I was trying to get you to...
Okay. Well, I just don't have a window on that side, and I'd rather not open my door.
Okay. So I'm Deputy Nemeth of the Washoe County Sheriff's Office. The reason I stopped you is back there, you failed to maintain your lane like 3 times. This thing's pretty big. It's not that windy. So if you have a hard time, maybe slow it down a little bit so you can stay in the lanes.
Okay.
Then there was a truck you got a little too close to, a semi.
That came in front of me?
Yeah, so just back up a little bit.
Well,
let him in so you're not following closely, okay?
Yeah, I definitely I definitely drop back. I mean,
yeah, just give him a little more room to get on so then you're not following too closely, all right?
Okay.
Do you have your license on you?
Yeah, is that necessary? I mean,
For what?
I mean, for this.
Yeah, we asked for registration, insurance, and license.
Okay.
Okay, so, and this answers your question, Chloe Roy. I waved the cop down for help, and he didn't see me because he was on his phone. He backed up, I called him, and he stormed up my car and demanded ID. When I said no, he arrested me. If you're in a vehicle and you're driving a car and you get pulled over for any reason, you have to provide your license, registration, proof of insurance. Now, I don't agree with that. I'm not on the cop side, but that's the law. And if you don't provide your license, registration, proof of insurance, then they're going to do what they did to you to the Florida man. The same thing they did to the Florida man, they did to you. Man, so good to see Chevy back in the chat. Good to see Jeff Hates Pigs. Radic, a.k.a. Ski, good to see you. Rancho. Michael, nice to see you, Michael.
You're acting a little weird. What's going on?
What?
I just don't like being pulled over.
Okay, well...
You're acting a little weird. You're acting a little weird because you pulled me over for no good reason, because you said that I was somehow floating on the road, when he knows for a fact he was not floating on the road.
I mean,
again, I don't pull over people for nothing. There had some violations back there, and that's why I stopped you.
Yeah.
Anybody else in the back?
No, sir.
Do you have the insurance?
I don't have, let me see. I have to pull it up on my phone.
I can't hear you, sir.
I have to pull it up on my phone.
Okay.
So if he has to pull it up on his phone, he has to stop recording. If you have to stop recording, then you may not get what you need if that cop violates your rights. What do I teach you guys? To have your license, registration, and your current proof of insurance in a laminated card. Especially if you're going to drive across the country. You want to have your ID photocopied front and back so they can scan it, and a copy of your registration all put together. It all goes in your trifold just like that. When you get pulled over, you give it to him right away without him having to ask for it. Otherwise, they take control of the stop and not you.
Great.
Thomas White said, I'm an ex-cop. When I was a rookie, I got fired because I told on bad cops. There are bad cops in Connecticut. Put a 1 in the chat if there's bad cops in Connecticut.
Watch this kind of far. I will as well. If you could check with an HB.
Email. I'd rather not give you my phone.
I can't.
I'd rather not give you my phone.
If you give the cop your phone, he can go and access every app in your phone as long as it's unlocked.
All right. So what I'm going to do is give you a warning citation. It goes in my system saying that I stopped you for the violations, and then I'll get you on your way, okay? I, as a law enforcement officer, am allowed to ask you to get out of the vehicle. So that's what I'm asking you to do. I'm going to come back to the car and get the right citation going.
Okay.
Any weapons in the car?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll meet you back by the car.
Okay, so I need to come out back there. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, right now? Okay. No problem. Can I bring my camera with me?
Yeah, man, I don't think you have a camera. Okay. We're not going to hold it and do that kind of stuff and try to intimidate me.
I'm not...
What? You're going to hold a camera and try to intimidate me? You guys, we still haven't gotten to 1,000 likes and we have 1,000 people in the room. Can you guys like the video for me? Would you guys, would you guys pretty please? Could I get just a few of you guys to double tap on the screen of your phone? Can you help me, please? I'm pretty pleased with sugar and cherries on top. Can you double tap on your screen or hit the thumbs up button? Could we get to 1,000 likes? We've had, let me tell you how many people have come through here. 98,000 people have come through this chat. Can you guys double tap on the screen for me real fast? Hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. I'd like to get over 1,000 likes with over 100,000 people coming through. It would be really great. It would really help me. I would appreciate it.
Trying to intimidate you, sir. Can I bring my camera with me?
Yeah, man, I don't think you have a camera. Okay. We're not going to hold it and do that kind of stuff and try to intimidate me.
I'm not trying to intimidate you, sir. I film myself for my own protection. And, I do that on a daily basis.
We both have cameras going right now.
I understand. Yeah.
I'm not trying to violate your rights or in any way. Everything I'm doing, I'm allowed to do.
Okay.
You failed to maintain your lane, and you were following too closely.
Okay.
So the cop decides you were following too closely and you failed to maintain your lane. Rudy Garcia with the super chat, and he put hit the like button. Thanks, Rudy Garcia.
Did you have another unit come to me? Come on back.
Okay.
I'll have you set that down up here, man. That's like a weapon to me.
The deputy got that right. Cameras are weapons to cops.
Hold on a second.
I'll have you set that down up here, man. That's like a weapon to me.
You having a camera to film him is like a weapon to him because it's on a stick. Of course you're going to destroy your camera and hit him with a stick. Of course you are.
The deputy got that right. Cameras are weapons to cops, just like kryptonite is to Superman.
I don't care if you pointed towards me or not. Any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Can I pat you down? Show me your waist.
Yeah, I mean, let me take.
I don't want you going in your pockets.
I apologize. It's just my phone.
He's afraid of him going in his hoodie pockets.
What's this?
A vape.
Oh, okay. Let me see your waist. You turn around. Can you lift up your shirt? Turn. Lock your boot. All right. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to...
You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, then you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
Give you a hard time at all. This is what we do. Where you headed?
Oh, this is what we do. I'm not trying to give you a hard time at all. This is just how we treat people. Where are you going?
All right.
Such trash.
Yeah, man, I'm not trying to give you a hard time at all. This is what we do.
You're not trying to give me a hard time at all. This is just what we do. And now wait for it. Here it comes.
Where you headed?
Where you headed?
What's that? Oh, cool. What do you do?
I just grabbed an acquisition.
I would just rather not discuss my day. That comes directly from the Pop Brothers at Law. Both Willie with a couple of $1 super chat. He said, I love your channel. And then Brian with a couple $1 super chat. Keep up the good work, bud. Thanks for the super chat, guys. I appreciate your support.
Are you from Reno? Okay. Where you from? Is this current information? You know that's not normal? Like not wanting to talk? I'm not, it just seems weird that you just don't want to talk to me at all. That's fine.
It does not seem weird at all, my people. I put it on a trifold that I sell for money. It is not a foreign idea that you don't talk to cops. It's not strange. It's not weird. It's smart for you to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. It's smart.
We all know that you have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and not talk to the cops or answer their questions. But this deputy can't handle it, because even though he says it's fine, it's not fine to him, or he wouldn't have brought it up.
You ever been arrested?
Yes.
For what?
Don't you have access to that on your system?
Yeah, I always ask people up front, man. If you don't want to tell me, I'll find out.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
I'm not a felon or anything like that. So.
What?
Do you have a dog with you?
Yeah.
Can I pet it?
No.
No?
Maybe a little bit, man.
He's not that kind of dog?
Oh, he's friendly, but...
Yeah. German Shepherd?
What's up, Joseph?
It is a
Malinois?
It's a German Shepherd, but they say like Czech Shepherd.
Oh, yeah. I just love dogs.
Yeah. You just don't like people.
No, I like people.
Rancho says, can I pet that pig?
Paul was, your behavior's a little bizarre.
Only because I don't want to discuss my
Most
business.
people, when I deal with them, aren't like that in lockdown. Usually somebody that has something to hide acts kind of like that.
Or someone that just likes to protect
It
their
is your
rights.
right to not speak to me or anything, but it's not common.
I understand.
So anything
Neither,
illegal?
I'm not common either.
Anything illegal in the vehicle?
No, sir.
That's true. That's XIV 14. He sees the cop right here and he says, "Why is this guy 5 foot tall?" I think the angle of the body camera plus his legs being spread, he looks like a tiny little guy, but I don't think he is.
So Deputy Nemeth stopped Paul on a pretextual stop just to escalate the encounter into peppering him with questions just to get into his bread truck to search it. This isn't about stopping Paul for his bogus reasons, it's about civil asset forfeiture, so they can gain access to his private property and take what they find and keep it. Paul denies consent to a search, so of course since he does that, it's eventually drug dog time.
Any meth?
Yeah, officer, I got tons of it. It's right in the back of my truck.
Does this look like a meth body?
Does
Any marijuana?
Small amount.
Okay. Any cocaine?
No, sir.
Heroin?
No, sir.
When you say a small amount, under an ounce?
Oh.
Any guns?
Everybody, this is John Eagle's presentation. John Eagle is in the chat. What's up, John? I saw your video last night, and I was like, I got to show this because you did such a great breakdown of this. John Eagle nailed it. Michael with the super chat. Michael wrote in the super chat, cops hate cameras of mass destruction because they're career killers. Cops really aggravate me because the moment you stand up for your rights, they want to do all they can to take you to jail, said Michael. You are so spot on, Michael. You nailed it. Thanks for the super chat.
Amounts of money.
There it is, John Eagle. John Eagle just said this is about civil asset forfeiture. And then he asked him, do you have any large amounts of money? Because he wants to steal his money as he impounds his car and takes this man to a dungeon.
Yes, I would. I don't present any searches. You'd be wasting your time.
And you can't see the writing, but it says, Deputy Nemeth is now circling my vehicle with a canine drug dog. Thanks a lot, Michael, for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
So my dog alerted you to me.
Oh, so the dog alerted. All you have to do with my dog, Charlie, I go like this and he sits down. I go like this and he lays down. So the cop signaled the dog to alert because they don't find any chemicals in his car. It's a lie.
I have some of the indicators I've seen, and the alert gives me probable cause search the vehicle.
The dog barking gives the cop the right to search your car. Since 2013, since Florida versus Harris at the Supreme Court, which, by the way, could you imagine it was 9-0? All 9 Supreme Court justices said that if a dog barks, it's probable cause to arrest you, search your car, impound your car, charge you with crimes. That's what the Supreme Court said.
Okay.
Oh, I don't consent to any
You don't have to. It's allowed.
Okay, well, you'll be wasting your time, so.
I'll see you, buddy.
So you'll walk away here with a warning, man, but I got to do my job. Where's the marijuana that you said is in there?
I don't seem like a question.
Are you good? Yep.
Now he's on the side of the road as a dog searches his car for no reason. So frustrating watching this. This man has done nothing wrong. Remember, he was pulled over for nothing. He was pulled over just like the guy in Florida for not having his headlights on. He was pulled over because the cop said he was following another vehicle too close, or he had out-of-state plates in that state, and he's got a big bread truck. So the cop pulled him over specifically to search his car and try to find drugs.
10
This shit just boils my blood. I need you guys to double tap on the screen. Hit the like button for me, please. Double tap on the screen. We're still not at 1,000 likes. We're at 890. Double tap on the screen. Hit the like button for me real quick. Please hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers on this channel. Would you please hit the subscribe button? It says, officer number 3 asks me to inspect my own vehicle for any damage that may have occurred during the search. It's right there. And then the cop who doesn't like the camera walks right up to it. Yeah, just another OTR. I'm very needy with the likes because I'm a YouTuber. I need your likes for me to be able to have a successful channel, man. I need people to like my video for YouTube to get into the algorithm. I need you to drop the comment right now, Team DLZ in the chat. Put Team DLZ in the chat.
Can you bring up your insurance again?
Now he's got to turn his... Oh, he has another phone. Okay, good. Is Greg leaving? I see Bruce in the chat. Thanks, Derek. Team DLZ's rolling through the chat. Team DLZ. Good to see. Good to see. Good to see. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, David. And wraps up his fishing expedition. Thanks, Bruce.
Hey, this is a warning citation. Like I said, it goes in our system. Do you want to sign it?
This is a warning citation of you following too close or not staying in your lane. It is such a lie. It is such a scam. Put a 1 in the chat if this cop pulled him over for no reason, if that's what you believe in your heart. Hey, John Eagle, if you're in here, when I watched your video last night, I was screaming at the screen. I was so pissed. And I've seen this video before, but John really pointed out some facts. Yeah, I believe in my heart this was an unconstitutional stop. They just made it up. Here's a comment from Tilly Lou. The exact same thing happened to me in Arizona, coming from Las Vegas, home from Oklahoma. They pulled the same BS. After 20 minutes, I got pissed and went off on the pigs. The dog is barking because the cops have drugs in their car. Officer 3 begins asking me questions about my bread truck. Sammy said the exact same thing happened to her on July 10th. Brian Stafford with a super chat. Cop asked me when I drank last. I don't. Test and passed. Was that a sobriety test or was that a alcohol tester that you blow into? Breathalyzer.
Probably better than your truck.
Guaranteed better than my truck.
Yeah.
Is it powerful? Like full hill?
Yeah. No problem. You can grab your stuff, sir.
Oh, he can touch the camera stick? Are you sure you're not afraid of it, Copper? Thanks, Brian, for the super chat.
I just put you in fuel.
So he's giving him a warning. Listen to this comment from just another guy. They miss me up so much how they can act all scared, threatened when while they are strong, aiming at you and trying to figure out a way to ruin your life. Dan Cochran! Breathalyzer. Thank you, Jav.
You got
Breathalyzer.
Blanket. Is that normally like that, or is it just accidentally get like that? Did your keys?
No, I think you left it.
So look at the cop trying to point out something to give him a directive. What's the matter, you?
That blanket. Is that normally like that, or is it just accidentally get like that? Did your keys?
No, I think you left them inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
Make sure though.
Okay.
I'll walk up with you.
What do we got?
So here's another one for you, Morris. Morris, look what Delusioned American said. Had the same BS coming back from Chicago to Kansas City at the Missouri line, at the Missouri-Illinois line. Thank you, J-Rock. I appreciate that.
We have 4 or 5? We had 5 officers here for this? That seems a little
You
excessive.
want to take care of finding your keys real fast? We're about to
I mean,
take
yeah.
off, so I want to make sure you got it.
Okay. Yep.
No, it's a waste of resources.
Here's my keys. Got them.
You post this stuff on YouTube or where?
I don't answer
You
questions.
think?
Am I free to go?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Paul was eventually set free after over 30 to 40 minutes when Deputy Nemeth's fishing expedition was completed, after not finding anything after the canine falsely alerted. Do y'all think that canines should be used by police departments after hundreds of videos prove that their detections on people's cars are just as good as a coin flip? I'd like to know your opinions in the comments.
And this is John Eagle's channel, everybody. This is John Eagle's channel. Someone could put the link for John Eagle's channel in the chat if you want to. Make sure that, I'm just making sure my mic didn't die right there. Sorry about that. I thought maybe. It's just so horrible what we're dealing with in our country is the idea that the cops can pull us over for absolutely nothing like they did this bread trucker right here who travels the country, lives in his truck, goes from state to state. He's a great guy. I've interviewed him before. He's a great dude. And the cops can pull us over for anything, for nothing, for your headlights not being on in the day. They say that you swerved too much when you drove. It's such a lie. It's such a lie. Oh yeah, you're not ready for this one. So this video is a straight up beatdown. You guys have not seen this yet. Welcome to it. This is in San Diego, California. These cops are going to savagely attack this man, and they're going to beat him and knee him and punch him and kick him, savagely attack him. And this is in downtown San Diego. And they're going to grab a woman and slam her on the ground as well. Do you see him right there? What you're about to see right now is a good old-fashioned hoedown beatdown. Did you see that right there? They got the guy on his butt. There's 3 or 4 cops on top of him, but the cop is going to punch him in the head. Right across the face, smacks him. They're not done. Now, there's 3 cops on top of him. He is not fighting back. Watch the cop right here in the middle. See the middle? I'll pull my finger up a little bit so you can see. This cop right here is going to drop knees on the man as the other 2 cops hold him down. This is just brutal. Dropping knees on him as his legs are crossed and another guy's holding him down. Dropped a knee right into his side, into his ribs. So you can see how they got his feet crossed right here, and this cop is holding him down, and this cop is holding his arms. Watch that middle copper. Lift up, drop a knee back. See him lifting up to drop a knee. Knees him right in the side. Delivers another one to his ribs as his feet are crossed and they're sitting on his feet. The other cop has his arms completely hemmed up. And then the cop on top is just going to drop knees into the man, just raise his body up into a tripod and try to break the guy's ribs, try to hurt him. There's one. There's another one. But they're not done. That's not all of it. There's more beating to happen here. Now watch behind the cops. Watch what happens here. Now they come in and they start screaming, "Police on the sidewalk! Police on the sidewalk!" So the cop who was kneeing the man in the side, I broke this video down 15 waves from Sunday already. So this cop who was kneeing him in the side, he's going to stand up and indiscriminately just spray mace out into the crowd. There he is. Do you see him right there with his arm extended? He stood up, wasn't looking around. There's his arm extended right there, and he's going to randomly just spray mace onto people who are standing there.
Hey, chill the fuck out! Chill the fuck out, Laura! Please.
Now watch behind the cops. You see where the cops have the man on the ground that they're savagely beating? Watch behind the cops.
Get on this side. Hey, what?
Did you see that? Mark, Mick, who said that? Mark, dude, I talk too much. I could have a decent show. I don't have millions of people that watch my videos every day. I could be good if I only didn't break it down quite so detailed. I'll work on that, Mark. I'm real sorry, man. Thanks for coming by the channel, Mark.
Hey, chill out! Hey, chill the fuck out! Chill the fuck out, Laura! Please, get on this side.
Knee.
Hey, what the?
Did you? So they start, the beating continues. So that was 3 knees. Watch the knees. I'll let it play, Mark. Okay, so watch.
Hey, chill out! Hey, chill the fuck out! Chill the fuck out, Laura! Please, get on this.
Another knee coming up. Booyah! Woman behind on the ground.
What the fuck? Why you push her down for? What the fuck? Watch out for pepper spray.
Let's watch it again from the beginning. Mark, hey, Mark, are you still watching? I would have a decent show if I didn't interrupt. So, Mark, let's watch it from the beginning together, okay? Knee in the side. Knee in the side. Mace's random people. Knee in the side. What? I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to interrupt it again, buddy. But since when can cops hold you down and just try to break your body and break your bones? Since when have we become that? Because this cop, the man's being held down. Let's watch all 3 knees again. Is that okay, Mark? I hope this is okay with you, Mark. Smacks him in the face. I'm not resisting. Knees him in the side. Knees him in the side. Now a little 10-second break from the kneeing here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 11 seconds.
Hey, chill the fuck out! Chill the fuck out, Laura!
Now the guys are still holding him down, and the cop's going to knee him again. Why is that? How is that legal? Knocks a woman down, just hammers her behind.
What the fuck? Why you push her down for? What the fuck? Watch out for pepper spray.
And then she got up. Did you see her get up? Like, she's damaged, right? Watch right here, over here. The woman who just got slammed to the ground violently, she's going to get up and watch how she's walking. So there she is. She's getting to her feet. You see her bent over. Now she's going to... So the cop just decided to take her out. He just decided to knock the shit out of her with no justifiable reason. Don't worry, folks. It's just a few bad apples. These cops are only the few bad apples. They're just a few bad apples. That's all it was. That's all it was. It was just a few bad apples. That's all. Smacks him in the face. I mean, I could watch this 50 times. It is just such dog shit what we're seeing. We talked about this yesterday a little bit, but we didn't really get into it. The Hank Aronson, the Hank Hankerson, or whatever his name was. It's just so pathetic what we're seeing in this country. The cops are beating on us, attacking us, beating the shit out of us in the streets, smacking us in the face, disrespecting us, dropping knees. And people say, oh, you're going to get a payday. Let me tell you something. Most federal civil rights lawsuits cases don't pay out shit.
So new this morning, part-time Saugerties police officer 53-year-old Sydney Mills was arrested after an investigation into an alleged illegal sexual act.
So another cop who's a pedo, a patterass. So this guy's named Sydney Mills, facing graping and SA charges. Investigation led by DA's office, held without bail as the case proceeds. Another pedo cop. Put a 1 in the chat if you're not shocked. Put a 1 in the chat. You guys double tap on the screen, hit the like button. Hit the like button for me, pretty please. Fudge an A, man. I need you guys to hit the like button for me and just double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen.
New this morning, part-time Saugerties police officer 53-year-old Sydney Mills was arrested after an investigation into an alleged illegal sexual act. The Ulster County Sheriff's Office took Mills into custody on multiple felony charges, including rape and criminal sexual acts. The Saugerties police chief says the department immediately reported the allegations and cooperated fully with investigators.
I guess he wasn't on the inside because they protect most pedos, just like the Catholic Church.
Mills is now held without bail as the case moves forward.
There it is. You guys remember this one?
Last summer, Michael Kenyon was held down on the pavement for more than 4 minutes. His skin literally melted and peeled away from his body. And records confirm he wasn't even the person police were looking for. 4 officers were involved. And now the city says their actions were found to be in policy. How?
They were in the policy that they created that we don't have a say in, that they can hold you down on a sizzling hot pavement, burn the skin off your body, 3rd-degree burns on half of your body, and that's justified because it's in their policy.
And why? Here's the backstory. We broke the story in October, exposing the surveillance and cell phone video.
Sitting next to me is a young man whose skin has been burned to the 3rd degree because it was cooked on asphalt.
You feel like they cooked him on the asphalt?
Oh, they did. There's no doubt.
Then we reported Phoenix police policies didn't include anything about the dangers of holding people down on hot surfaces. That changed after our stories. Now 7 months after this stop, Phoenix has released its long-awaited new use of force policy, and it now includes this, quote, employees will be reasonably attentive to environmental conditions, extreme temperatures, surface heat, etc. when placing a person on the ground. And now, here's what Phoenix says about their internal investigation. Quote, it went before the Critical Incident Review Board, which is...
Oh, it went before the Critical Incident Review Board, which is made up of the assistant chief, a commander, a peer, and 3 civilians who are all relatives of cops, most likely.
Of an assistant chief, a commander, a peer, and 3 civilians. The board determined the actions of the officers were in policy as written at the time. The chief...
So then we can burn people. Let me ask you guys a question. We got 1,000 people in the room. How many of you guys want to see the Epstein files released? Put a 1 in the chat. How many people want every single information? I don't give a what billionaire is going to get hurt by it. You want every single bit of data about Epstein released. His arrest, the files, the videos. We want everything released. Put a 1 in the chat.
Concurred. Earlier this month, Michael Kenyon filed a federal lawsuit. I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
Did you guys see the beginning of this, though?
Last summer...
Take a look at his body. Take a look at what the cops actually did to him. Take a look. Look at his leg. That now, you know, I had a thing on my thumb. I had a thing on my thumb right here. Just a little tiny dot on my thumb. I did. It's at the end of it now. You see that little tiny dirt mark up here at the top over here? That's the end of you see that little tiny speck right there? Right there on my thumb? Well, that started down at the base of my thumb and worked its way all the way to the top over 3 months. That little speck on my thumb, I kept looking at it and going, what the hell's on my thumb? Could you imagine for a moment your body being burned like this and the cops did it to you? Could you imagine how you'd feel when you look in the mirror at your quad, at your knee, at your quad? Look at his body. What happened to his private section?
Michael Kenyon was held down on the pavement.
Look at his arms. Look at both of his arms. See both of his arms? Both of his arms are completely fried. His arms are scar tissue from top to bottom.
For more than 4 minutes.
Look at his chest. Look at that. Look at that. Look at what they did to him. Look at what the cops did to his arms, Seldwin.
His skin literally melted and peeled away from his body.
Look at that. Could you even imagine that happening to you? And the police did it. And then a year or two later, the chief comes out and says, the cops were justified in what they did. It was in our policy. He didn't do anything, Margot. He was the wrong guy. He was the wrong guy Someone tell Margot in the chat. Is it Margot or Margot? I don't want to be rude. Thanks for coming by the channel, Margot. Everybody here who knows the story knows that they were looking for somebody else entirely. He just happened to be sitting on the tail of his truck, and they just grabbed him blindly and said, this is the guy. It wasn't the guy, but they grabbed him anyway. They just grabbed him and attacked him. Savagely attacked him. And look at his body. Look at his body. Captain Conkler at the $20 super chat. Steve Conkler, thanks for the super chat, buddy. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate your support, Steve. And Steve is an ongoing, long-time supporter. And it's just, we're just living in this completely. I got to admit, I love this video right here. Hey, Steve Conkler, thanks for the super chat. Everybody say thanks, Steve. Really appreciate your support. Yeah, Seldwin, he was the wrong guy. Margot, he was the wrong guy altogether. Northeast Colorado Cop Block. Good to see you, Nicholas. Bernarski's in the room. Danelle Brown is here. Oh, man. We've lost ourselves. We've lost our country. We've lost any semblance of freedom. In the guise of safety, all of our rights have been stripped. Oh, what does that say? Aw, shoot. Everybody, welcome to another demonetized and age-restricted live stream because, unfortunately, we're going to have to watch this. We're going to have to watch it. So this is, you see the top, New York police officer punches man in the face and gets dropped in return. And I don't call for violence. You guys know that. I've never called for violence against police. I don't endorse it, but I understand it.
Okay, pero que ¿por qué tú lo quieres llevar?
Necesito que se muevan para atrás, por favor. Para atrás. Para atrás.
Mira. Oye, nadie sabía que yo tenía policía porque ustedes son una gente cualquiera.
Óyeme.
Ok, grábamelo grabado. No, está bien, está bien. Yo, está bien, deja, ok.
No lo hagas difícil, pon la mano atrás.
Pero yo quiero porque tú me quieres dar el ticket porque tú no sabes qué es lo que. Ellos sabían que iban ustedes.
Ponla atrás.
Ponla atrás, manilla, ponla atrás. Va a poner la cosa peor, ponla atrás. Va a poner la cosa peor. No importa. A mí me da igual, perdeme, pon la cosa para atrás. No importa. Pon la mano atrás. Es que yo tengo que Luis, pon la maldita mano. Oye, llama a quien tú quieras.
Who threw the first punch? Who started punching? The cop started punching, and then he got it. Cop punches the guy. Cop punches the guy again, and he gets cracked. Did you see that?
Luis, pon la maldita mano. Oye, llama a quien tú quieras. Oye, llama a quien tú quieras. Llama a quien tú quieras.
No te pases, no te pases. No te pases. No te pases, me lleva.
¡Suéltame!
¡Coño!
Oye,
no te pases, huevo.
That's what happened. That's what happened right there. That's what happened. He got his ass knocked out.
Ajá, ok, pero que ¿por qué tú lo quieres llevar?
Necesito que se muevan para atrás, por favor. Para atrás. Para atrás.
Mira.
Oye, nadie sabía que yo tenía policía porque ustedes son una gente cualquiera.
Óyeme.
Ok, grábame esto, grábamelo grabado. No, está bien, está bien. Yo, está bien, deja, ok.
No lo hagas difícil, con la mano atrás.
Pero yo quiero porque tú me quieres dar el ticket porque tú no sabes qué es lo que.
Ellos sabían que iban ustedes.
Ponla atrás.
Ponla atrás, manilla, ponla atrás. Va a poner la cosa peor, ponla atrás. Va a poner la cosa peor. No importa. A mí me da igual, perdeme, pon la cosa para atrás. No importa. Pon la mano atrás. Es que yo tengo que
Luis, pon la maldita mano.
Oye.
Have a seat, piggy. Have a seat. You know, and the thing is, a lot of people are like supporting ICE. I don't support masked secret police. I don't know why you do. We should have agency numbers, badge numbers, accountability, transparency, and due process. But I told everybody, I warned everybody, when they start attacking our communities, there's going to be collateral damage. That means you as the American citizen. Well, this man right here was recording the police.
We know the law, dude.
Did you hear it? It starts off with him saying, you can't be this close. And he said, wait a minute, I know the law. I can be this close. And they're going to arrest an American citizen here for simply filming the police.
Yeah, but she's more than 25 feet away. We know the law, dude.
One more time, you're gonna go to jail.
We can clearly document she's 25 feet away. You better learn the law, dude, if you're going to enforce it.
Get out of here.
Are you
You're not 25 feet out.
It's disgusting.
Get out. You interfered with my investigation. You are interfered with my investigation.
25 feet. I'm here now.
Do not get closer.
I won't.
I will arrest you. 18 USC 111.
Yeah, I know the law too, buddy. I probably know better than you do. We watch you
not interfere with my investigation.
What's your investigation doing? Hey, man, have we gotten your contact info yet? Brother, who's getting arrested? Man, who's getting arrested? You want to tell us who you are so we can try and help you? Yo, can I call somebody for you, man? Hey, what's your name?
Which is more they're not saying we're going to expose you. Oh no, it's way more than 25 feet. They're zoomed in real tight.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Tu nombre? ¿Tú? I did not threaten you. We got everybody here documenting I didn't threaten you.
Now the ice pig is going to make up that he was threatened. What's the matter, you?
Bust his ass.
For what, dude?
Make no threat. You want to
I
arrest?
didn't make a threat. You took
want
a
to
video
arrest?
of me. I let you know I was taking a video of you. What's the threat?
See, like right there, I would love to drag him, elbow him right across his fucking head. You goddamn pirate. You piece of shit maggot. I would love to just take the badge and gun off. If you're such a big tough guy, come grab me without that badge and gun on. You grabbed my cross wrist, you fucking moron. Drag you and rack your head. But no, he's allowed to do anything he wants to us, and we are not allowed to fight back. You cannot fight back. If you fight back, then you're the felon. Doesn't mean I don't think about it. Doesn't mean I don't have this idea. God, I just wish I could hold his ass accountable. You don't get to touch me, bro. You're entering into a man's world, and you're using the power of the state to dominate me physically when you couldn't do it without the badge and gun on.
Call the police, please. Hey, yo, brother, I'm complying. I am complying. Relax. I am relaxed.
What's he being arrested for?
I'm here now.
Just disgusting.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Now he's grabbing the guy and throwing him on the ground.
Do not!
He was just lowering his phone.
Get up! Do not resist.
God. Just boils my blood, man.
Things dangling.
Just boils my blood. Why doesn't it make you mad? It should make you mad.
There you go. God bless. Bye-bye.
God. 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 And look, you know, I'm not calling for violence in any way, but I understand when it happens now. These guys are attacking us in the streets. These guys are arresting us, putting us in concentration camps, running us off to Gitmo. It's just disgusting what we're seeing. It really is disgusting. And I'm going to show you another one of these because I'm not going to not show these. Just because the people are here illegally does not mean that they should be treated like they are just property of the state. And here's another one right here. This guy right here. You got to see and hear this to really understand.
How you doing today?
Good, thank you so much.
You mind if I grab your ID from you? Go ahead and roll your window all the way down.
Why? What's going on?
Go ahead and roll your window all the way down.
I have a baby in the
Police,
car.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll your window, baby. Just roll your window all the way down. Just go ahead and roll your window down. You're in the window. Roll it down. Roll your window all the way down for me, please.
Yeah.
Do you have your ID on you? Police.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, can I see your ID?
Yeah, that's funny.
Where are you heading?
Daycare.
I'm sorry?
Daycare.
He should have pulled down his trifold, invoked his Fifth Amendment right. You have the same rights as everybody else, whether you're an Iranian immigrant or not.
Where's daycare? Just to Beaverton.
How far?
5 minutes. Yeah. So there is a baby in the car. And is it hard to wait for 3 minutes?
That's a fair question right there. Can you wait for 3 minutes so I can call someone to come get the baby?
Hey, is your phone down?
Yeah.
And he's trying to comfort the baby.
She said to put the car.
Yeah, put the car here. Yeah.
Put the car over there.
Put the car over there. Yeah. Mommy's coming now.
Yeah.
Okay?
No? Okay.
Hell, hold on.
Then they're busting his window out? Why are they busting his window out?
I'm getting out.
Yeah, listen, you got to fight the case in court. You can't fight cops because they want you to fight them. I just wish they would drop the badge and gun if they're going to grab me. Put down the badge and gun if you think you're man enough to grab a real man. Because that cop didn't know what he was doing.
Getting out. Well, you should have done it already.
I told you 3 times. I'm looking at your seatbelt.
Yeah,
Step out
but
of the
you
car.
still understand.
Step out of the car.
Okay.
Because I'm Iranian.
Yes,
I'm Iranian,
I understand.
That's why they are doing this. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. I'm Iranian.
This is not okay. And no one here will identify themselves to me. They came into, you are not okay. This is not okay, and no one will identify themselves. No one here will identify.
It's just disgusting. And we're seeing it every day in every way. And he says right here, can you just give me 3 minutes? Thanks, Kevin Bernarski. Kevin Bernarski with the super chat. Thank you, Chille, for all you do. Doing the best I can, my friend. Doing the best I can. You know, you're just on the wrong channel, brother. You're on the wrong channel. Go to a channel where you're kind of bullshit. People are going to like it. Because around here, we don't like it, dude. It's not fun for us. You're just like, you know, you are what you are, dude. I can't help you. You are what you are, my friend. And there's nothing I'm going to do or say that's going to make you a different person. You have decided to be the way you are. And I can't help you, dude. You've decided to buy into authoritarianism. Go to a channel where people are going to appreciate you, dude. Because around here, these people don't appreciate you, man. And I don't want you to waste your time. Go to a channel where someone's going to appreciate you, because it won't be appreciated.
Fucking press. I get you. You don't even fucking aim it. Why are you even aiming that shit at me, man? I'm like, no.
So in this video, the ICE Nazis are there to arrest somebody, go after someone who's one of the bad illegal people. And as you can see from the video here, this man is simply out with his phone. He's simply recording, which does not make him a target of federal immigration. It does not. So now check this out. When the cop gets out, the ICE pig, the ICE Nazi, when he gets out of the car, watch what he does.
Stay back. No, not me.
He locks and loads and points his gun at the journalist. Good to see you, Chris Allen.
Dude, not fucking me. Come on, man. I'm the fucking press. I get you.
Don't point your gun at me. I'm the fucking press, is what he says.
Fucking aiming it. Why are you even aiming that shit at me, man?
Why are you aiming the gun at a man holding a camera?
I'm like, not.
Put a 1 in the chat if you don't understand someone pointing a gun at you when you're pointing a camera. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not understand. I do not understand.
Please, back.
That is a stun grenade. Are you serious right now? Maybe you guys should just go ahead and record me, bro. This is me. This is my job. You're not going to intimidate me. We still have a First Amendment in this country.
How do you not consider those modern day Nazis? Those are modern day Nazis. Those are American Nazis right there. Those are the Nazis. I mean, do you agree? Is ICE the secret police, not Nazis? That's what the Third Reich did. 100%. And believe me, I don't like this woman, Karen Bass. Do you know what she did here in LA? Do you know what she did? She stripped away the sanitation budget that cleans up the streets, the trash, the garbage. She stripped the budget from the sanitation department and gave it to LAPD. That's what this chick right here did. Now she's mad. There's cops all over the place.
Yeah, I can't go over there right now because the crowd is forming. But what can we do to stop this? Because this is insane. This is insane. You're getting ready to leave? Okay, please. Can you leave ASAP?
Just disgusting. It's just disgusting. And we're seeing it over. Dan Cochran! Dan Cochran with a super chat, $20 super chat. They sure are Nazis, says Dan Cochran. They sure are. Thanks, Dan, for the super chat. I really appreciate your support, Dan. Dan is a major supporter. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Is Chevy still in the room? I have not seen Chevy in a second. We really missed him, man. I'm so glad he came back. I hope he's still watching.
You gotta activate your signal 100 feet before you turn, bro. All right, go ahead, step by.
You gotta activate your signal 100 feet before the turn, bruh. Did he just say that? Did he just say that you have to activate your signal 100 feet before the turn, and he's a canine pig, and he comes running up? Nice to see you, strong man. I'm glad you made a live stream, dude. Chevy, what's up, Playboy? Joseph, G.I. Joe losers. Watch how he walks up. Look at this guy. Look at him.
You gotta activate your signal 100 feet before you turn, bro.
You gotta activate your signal 100 feet before the turn. You gotta activate your signal. You gotta activate your signal 100 feet before the turn. I can pull you over for that, so I'm gonna pull you over for that. Every single law they create, there's a cop ready to use it on you. Activate your signal 100 feet before the turn. What if you change your mind and you were going to go left, but you want to go right? What if you didn't know you were going to be turning right? You pulled up to the stop sign and thought, oh shit, I got to take a right here. Click your right blinker and then you turn right. You didn't activate your signal 100 feet before the turn.
All right, go step out here.
Now you got to step out of the car because you didn't activate your signal 100 feet before the turn. Oh, well, then let me send you packing, brother. You're on the wrong channel. I'm so sorry, dude. There you go. Go to a channel where people are going to like you, bro. You're not going to be liked around here.
No.
Hey,
no.
Step out.
You can't do that. That's unlawful.
Oh, no, he can. Oh, no. If there's a code, statute, or ordinance on the books, cops can use it, and then they can order you out of the car in the name of officer safety. That's the 1977 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims. That's where it comes from. Pennsylvania versus Mims, the Supreme Court policy, an extension of Terry versus Ohio, is that you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety. On the other side of the Fifth Amendment, learn the law, flip it open, right there is Pennsylvania versus Mims. You got to get out of the car in the name of officer safety. It's in your trifold. You should have one of these that you got on DeleteLawz.com. You should have one of these trifolds in your car. And this poor guy doesn't think that he can order him out of the car. He sure can.
Step out.
You can't do that. That's unlawful.
Well, you're under arrest.
That's unlawful.
You're under arrest.
That's unlawful.
Now he goes from you didn't signal 100 feet before the turn to get out of the car and you're under arrest. That quick in America. That quick. You get arrested faster here than you do in North Korea, Russia, Iran combined.
That's unlawful. Arrested for what?
For fail to signal 100 feet. You under arrest.
And how can you be arrested for failing to signal 100 feet before the stop sign? The 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista says that any infraction of the law is arrestable, and it's 100% up to officer discretion as to whether or not you should be arrested. I'm going to save this video forever.
Can't do that. That's unlawful.
Look at the cases that are used here. Ready? Let's count the case law that's used here, created by the Supreme Court. Freeman Keys, good to see you, buddy. Freeman Keys, I'm glad you're in the chat.
You gotta activate your signal 100 feet before you turn, bro.
So he pulled him over for a bullshit statute, code, or ordinance.
All right, go step out here.
No.
Go step out.
Hey, no.
Step out.
You can't do that.
He uses the 77 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims to order him out of the car.
That's unlawful.
Well, you're under arrest.
That's unlawful.
You're under arrest.
That's unlawful.
You're under arrest.
That's unlawful. Arrested for what?
For fail to signal 100 feet.
He uses the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista to place him under arrest for an infraction of the law.
You're under
No,
arrest.
you can't get arrested for that.
Hey.
Yes, you can. And now he's going to use the resisting arrest statute in that state that he's in to violently attack the man. Get out of the fucking car is what the pig says. Let me get a clean version of this for my editor because this to me... Oh, you got your trifold, Dale Allen? Super stoked, man. Glad you got your trifold, brother. Hopefully I gave you an extra one. I probably did.
I activate your signal 100 feet before you turn, bro. All right, go step out here.
No.
Go step out.
Hey, no.
Step out.
You can't do that. That's unlawful.
Well, you're under
That's
arrest.
unlawful.
You're under arrest.
That's unlawful.
You're under arrest.
That's unlawful. Arrested for what?
For fail to signal 100 feet. You're under
No,
arrest.
you
Get out
can't
of the
get
car.
arrested for that.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing?
So let me ask y'all a question right now. Can you get arrested for not using a signal? Let's play a trivia game here real quick, okay? Can you get arrested for not using a signal 100 feet before the stop? Can you guys get arrested for that? Can you get arrested? I just want to see what people think. Is it legal for you to get arrested for not using a turn signal 100 feet before the stop? Yes or no? Yes, it's legal. No, it's not legal. Yes, it's legal to arrest you. No, it's not legal to arrest you. Let me see what people say here. If black, if you're black, you're 3 times more likely to be arrested. So is it legal? It is perfectly legal for the police to arrest you for not using a turn signal. It's legal for the police to arrest you for you crossing the street where there's no crosswalk and there's a jaywalking statute, code, or ordinance. It's legal for the police to arrest you for not using a blinker. It's legal for the police to arrest you for having an air freshener hanging from your rearview mirror. That's the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. It's legal for the police to arrest you if they say that you're disturbing the peace in a public place. They can arrest you for any infraction of the law that they can write down on a ticket. Anything is arrestable in the United States because of the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista.
You gotta activate your signal 100.
And what's crazy is how aggressive this cop walks up. This is crazy.
You gotta activate your signal 100 feet before you turn, bro. All right, go ahead, step out here.
No.
Go ahead, step out.
Hey, no.
Step out.
You can't do that.
Get out
That's
the car.
unlawful.
Well, you're under
That's
arrest.
unlawful.
You're under arrest.
That's unlawful.
You're under arrest.
That's unlawful.
Get out of the car.
Arrested for what?
For federal signal 100 feet. You're under
No,
arrest.
you
Get out of
can't
the
get
car.
arrested for that. Hey, what you doing, bro?
Fucking car.
Get out of the fucking car. That's what the cop said. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you double tap on the screen, hit the like button for me? If you're watching on your phone, on the vertical phone, double tap right on the glass for me. That hits the like button. Otherwise, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers on this channel. This was some unreal shit. This was just so unreal what we saw here today. I mean, this is a perfect video that kind of microcosms what the Supreme Court has done to us. They have... Did you guys hit the subscribe button? Did you hit the subscribe button? Would you do that for me, pretty please? It's just so unbelievable, and we're seeing it constantly. And this Jacksonville arrest with the cops is going so viral. So many people are reposting this Jacksonville arrest. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere I look, it is absolutely everywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys want to see something? I know that half of my crowd likes Trump. I get it. I don't support Trump because he created these ICE Nazis in our country, so I don't support that. Don't hold it against me. But I don't support any president or any governor that hires 30,000 new pigs. I'm just not down for that. You might be down for that, but it's not how I roll. I'm not down for the pigs. I mean, some of these cops are good cops, man, right? So there are some good police officers, right? Put a 1 in the chat if there's lots of good cops. Put a 2 in the chat if there's no good cops. Put a 1 in the chat if there's tons of good cops. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think there's any good cops. I just want to see what you guys think. 1 for good cops, 2 for bad cops. 1 if there's tons of good cops, 2 if there's more bad cops than there are good cops. I just want to see what you guys think. And let's make it a short. Let's make it a short. Let's make this a short. Do me a favor. Put a 1 in the comments below if there's tons of good cops. Put a 2 if there's no good cops. If there's no good cops, put a 2. I just want to see. And please don't put 12 in there because then I'll be confused. Mostly 2s. Mostly 2s so far. This is some classic bullshit right here. Have you guys seen this yet? Have you guys seen this yet? I want to know if you guys have seen this yet. You want to see some deflecting, pedophile covering bullshit right here?
Is there concern? I mean, obviously we've seen conservatives shut down the House floor routinely. You saw that you had to pull the rule because of fear of the Epstein votes.
No, we don't have any fear. No, hold on. No, Reese, no. There's no fear here. No, there's no fear. There's no fear. We're not going to allow the Democrats to use this as...
The Democrats, put a 1 in the chat if you want the Epstein files to be released and you're not a Democrat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want the Epstein files to be released and you're an independent. Put a 1 in the chat if you want the Epstein files to be released and you're a Republican. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see the Epstein files fucking released. How about that?
As a political cudgel. Remember, they had 4 years. Hold on. The Biden administration held the Epstein files for 4 years. Not a single one of these Democrats or anyone in Congress made any peep about that at all. They could have brought a discharge petition at any point in the last 4 years. They chose not to. They waited until President Trump was elected. I think.
What a bunch of shit, dude. Trump ran on the platform that he was going to release the Epstein files. He had the Hodge twins, Charlie Kirk, he had the Diane Bongino, Kash Patel. All of them were saying, we're going to get in there and we're going to release the Epstein files. And now it's the Democrats didn't release the Epstein files. Why would we? Because you ran on the platform. You were going to release the pedophile transcripts. You fucking cock. You cuck. You dirty, disgusting, nasty politician. We want to know who the pedophiles are on the fucking Epstein list. Do you not get it? I don't care if Dumpster's on there and Bill Clinton and George Bush and Bill Gates. I want to see the fucking Epstein list. How is that such a fucking shocker? I want to know which people were raping kids. How? I don't like cops, but I hold out hope that there's some good cops. Anybody who touches a kid's a piece of shit. You go raping children, you can go off, dude.
That's very suspect. And I will not allow the House to be drug into political gamesmanship. Not going to do it.
I'm not going to allow the Epstein files to be released. I am not going to allow the Epstein files to be released. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Well, Chef, why do we care? We care because children were raped. That's why we care. That's all. That's all. Good guy activism is in the chat, everybody. You want to see a First Amendment auditor who's on the streets. Good guy activism is out there putting boots on the ground. Good to see you, good guy. Let me listen to it all without me interrupting so my editor can get a clean take.
Is there concern? I mean, obviously we've seen the conservatives shut down the House floor routinely. You saw that you had to pull the rule because of fear of Epstein votes.
No, we don't have any fear. No, hold on. No, Reese, no. There's no fear here. No, there's no fear. There's no fear. We're not going to allow the Democrats to use this as a political cudgel. Remember, they had 4 years. Hold on. The Biden administration held the Epstein files for 4 years. Not a single one of these Democrats or anyone in Congress made any peep about that at all. They could have brought a discharge petition at any point in the last 4 years. They chose not to. They waited until President Trump was elected. I think that's very suspect.
Nobody waited for Trump to be elected. Trump ran on a platform saying transparency, I'm going to release the Epstein files. There was no like political gamesmanship. You ran on the idea that you were going to, Sacramento community cop watches in the chat. Holy shit, we got huge people in here today.
I will not allow the House to be drug into political gamesmanship. Not going to do it.
What a lie, dude. What an absolute and total lie. Total lie. Total lie. Hold on one second. What a lie. My God. My God, how much more bullshit do we have to put up with from the government? I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm fiercely independent because I'm for your freedom and your liberty. I'm not for this shit.
And now another perspective from a former prosecutor with more than 30 years of legal experience in Jacksonville. Our Sydney Deshawn is joining us now. And so, Sydney, shock. That's the word that this attorney says he felt while he was watching this video. Just shock. Tell us more.
Yeah, Jess, that's exactly right. He believes the incident is a clear situation that was a case of police brutality during what should have been a simple civil traffic.
It was absolutely racial profiling.
Stop. A traffic stop in Jacksonville is drawing national attention after cell phone and police body camera footage has come out. It shows Jacksonville.
My friend in Sweden says that it's trending in Sweden on the news as well.
Sheriff's officers breaking 22-year-old William McNeil Jr.'s driver's side window and forcibly pulling him from his vehicle in February. Curtis Ballgetter, a former federal chief assistant prosecutor, calling the officers' actions disturbing.
It's a traffic stop, and to have him bust out a window and then smack the young man in the jaw when he's got his hands up and he's being polite.
The sheriff's office says McNeil was pulled over for not having headlights on and not wearing a seatbelt. In the body camera video, the officer is heard telling the driver to get out of the car several times. The driver did not. They also told him they would break his window. Body camera video shows McNeil asking for a supervisor, and then police break his window.
The punch through the window is incredibly violent, and then they keep punching him when he gets out. Why? There's 4 officers, they're big guys. And he's not fighting them.
The arrest report states McNeil reached toward a knife on the car's floorboard, but Ballgetter says
that is such a lie. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a lie. How many angles? We've seen 3 body cameras. We've seen the cell phone footage. He never reached down for a knife. That is a fucking lie. You are a fucking liar. You liar. Why lie? It's on camera.
The videos do not show that.
Oh, dude, did you see the punch in the chops? Watch the uppercut. Watch the punch in the chops.
Officers, they're big guys, and he's not fighting them.
The arrest report states McNeil reached toward a knife on the car's floorboard.
Right here. See, there's a punch in the face, a right cross, but watch this uppercut right here.
Fallgetter says the videos do not show that.
Dude, what the fuck kind of bozo clown world are we allowing?
They're false claims. It's really a part of the efforts to justify what they've done. They beat up a young man. Let's look for everything we can to try to justify what we've done. You know, the video is crystal clear. Hands are up. Knife's on the floor. He's not reaching for anything.
He never reached. He never reached. Cops have created a term for you, especially if you're black. You reached.
TK Waters addressing the knife in a media briefing.
I'm not trying this case in front of the public. I'm trying to give the public the information in context of what happened.
You are a cover-up artist, and you are a liar, sir.
One saw his hands at that point. Don't know what happened from there, but that's part of the investigative process.
Fallgetter says even if someone disagrees with police during a traffic stop, their safety should come first.
My advice to folks.
The police safety should come first. You guys double tap on the screen for me. Hit the like button. If you tap on the glass of your screen, that hits the like button for me. Put the thumbs up on your computer. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to get to 1 million subs on this channel. Pretty pleased with sugars on top. Double tap on the screen for me to hit the like button.
Focuses of the cop.
Don't know what happened from there, but that's part of the investigative process.
Fallgetter says even if someone disagrees with police during a traffic stop, their safety should come first.
My advice to folks is if the cop tells
He says that, now look at him. This was the worst part for me. The guy takes both hands and sticks William's face, pushes it down into the concrete.
to do something, do it. Deal with it later. But, you know, don't put yourself in any position where you're now in harm's way of being harmed by the officer.
McNeil's attorneys.
Oh, there was the knee right there. We showed this yesterday. The cops are so violent, such thugs, that even though they know they're on camera, this cop is going to knee this man in the side.
Being harmed by the officer.
McNeil's
there it was right there.
Attorneys point to his injuries, including stitches and chipped teeth, as evidence of excessive force. The sheriff says the state attorney's office did not find the officer's actions violated the law, but
But wait a minute, who's in the state attorney's office? The wife of one of the cops, either the lieutenant or the chief, I can't remember, so I don't want to misquote it. But just so you know, the state attorney's office that decided that there would be no charges for the cops who savagely attacked and beat a guy for no reason, that woman in the state attorney's office is married to either the chief or the lieutenant or the captain or the major.
Fallgetter disagrees, saying they assaulted the driver.
Those are civil citations where you should have gotten a piece of paper saying show up in court.
That's right, and he shouldn't have been arrested for even shutting his door and locking it. Break the window open, give him a ticket, let him go home with a broken window. But don't arrest him, don't put him in a dungeon. Love you too, Lance.
Get beat up. To me, it's a clear case of police brutality.
Oh, yeah. David Roberts just said, do you know that's a completely unlawful stop? Sure it is, but not according to Florida state statute. They can pull you over for not having your headlights on.
Should have been a simple traffic stop, if at all.
And then the weird part for me, or not the weird part, the normal part is that after they get William out of the car and they beat him up and they throw him on the ground and they're kneeing him and punching him and kicking him, they then say, stop fighting, stop fighting. Listen.
And show up in court, not get beat up. To me, it's a clear case of police brutality on what should have been a simple traffic stop, if at all.
Stop fighting, they said. They literally said stop fighting. So when you say, and you don't ever say it again, let me just lay down the gauntlet for everybody in here, shit balls, okay? Let me lay down the gauntlet for you, okay? When you hear the cops say, we just need more training, you say, no. You need new training. You need new training. We don't need more training. We need new training. Super chat from Kenneth Bakar. Yes, my brother, keep it up. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Really, I really do appreciate your support. It means a lot to me because this video will be age restricted and demonetized because I'm not blurring this shit. I'm going to show you what these guys are doing. And if they don't like it, they're going to age restrict and demonetize my videos.
And again, the sheriff says officers were cleared of criminal wrongdoing by the state
wrongdoing
office.
Criminal wrongdoing, not police brutality code 104.2, not police brutality 107.6. No, police, they're cleared of wrongdoing. It's wrongdoing. If you or I gang jumped a man, knocked his teeth out, busted him in the ribs, you and I would be charged with severe assault and battery. assault with attempt to do great bodily harm. Michael with the super chat. Your safety isn't the police concern, but the blue line safety trumps public safety. Thank you, Michael, for the super chat. Matthew Correa with the super chat as well. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate the support. And I just want to show you guys something real quick.
Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has opened its own administrative investigation. Sydney DeShawn, First Coast News, on your side.
Let me just show you something real quick, okay? Let me just show you something, just so you guys can see it. Because I know I say this to you guys, but you don't actually see it. You know what I'm saying? We don't actually see it. How can I do this here? How can I do this? I can do it like this. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. Let me see something real quick. You're going to see this go out for 1 second. I'll be right back here. Let me see what we got. Let me go like this, and let me present this bad chicken. Okie dokie pokey smoky. I'm going to put this in here for you guys. Okay, so let me see if I go like this. Okie dokie pokey smoky. Let me go like this. Let me see if I can do it like this. Okay, do you see right up here? Can you see this right up here? I'm going to open this up a little bit more. Do you see that right there? Do you see that right there? Video cannot be monetized, age restricted. So there's 17. My last live streams are all age restricted. All of them. Not one or two of them, all of them. All of my videos are age restricted and demonetized. You see how it says 1 through 17 right there? They have age restricted and demonetized all of my videos, all of them. And there's really nothing I can do about it. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. That's what they've done here. There's an age restricted, demonetized, age restricted, demonetized, age restricted, age restricted, age restricted, age restricted kept in place, age restriction set, age restriction set, right above my head. Do you see it? You see it right there? Age restriction removed. I got one removed. Age restriction set. Video is blocked. Age restriction is set. Age restriction removed. Got that one removed. Age restriction set. Age restriction kept in place. This is what they're doing to me. My revenue is lower than it's ever been. I've never had this little revenue from YouTube ever. Ever. That's never been a thing. But because I keep showing you guys the videos, as it is, they're hammering me. They are hammering me. They're age restricting and demonetizing most of my videos. So it's either I just keep doing it. I mean, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep showing you guys no matter what. There's just no point. Otherwise, what am I doing here? If I'm not here to show you guys the actual stuff happening, then why am I here? I should be brave enough and even take the hit to be able to show you exactly what they do. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying just to make sure that I actually show it. So let me show you another video here.
The LA County Sheriff's Department is now trying to determine how 3 deputies were killed on Friday during an explosion at a training facility. The deputies who were killed are being remembered for their decades of service. KTLA's Eric Spillman, live in East.
Where are you going, Jeff Millman? You coming back? Is Jeff Millman? I see you in the chat. You said you got to go. I hope you come back, Jeff. Love you, buddy.
LA with more. Eric, good morning.
Well, good morning, Frank. We're getting some new information about what may have led up to the explosion that killed those 3 sheriff's deputies. It comes from a source connected to the Sheriff's Homicide Bureau. It is unconfirmed. We've not been able to confirm it. However, here is what the source is saying. On Thursday of last week, members of the Sheriff's Arson Explosives Detail were called to an apartment building in Santa Monica to dispose of 2 military grenades that were found there. Apparently, they had been kept there by a former member of the U.S. military who stole them during their training. Now, according to the source, the deputies recovered the grenades, X-rayed them on the scene, and believed that they were inert. They then loaded them onto their truck and drove them back here to East LA, where their unit is headquartered. Now, our source says the following morning, here in East LA at the Lawz Center, the deputies in the arson explosives unit, believing that the grenades were inert, in other words, that they would not explode because the items had already been x-rayed. Excuse me while that fire truck goes by. They believed that they would not explode because they'd already been x-rayed. Our source says these deputies decided to cut one of the grenades in half as a training exercise in order to examine and show what was inside of it. That is when the device exploded.
So, in other words, they decided to, I don't want to curse on here, F around and find out. They decided to, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and try to cut one of these grenades in half for a training exercise.
Exploded, killing the 3 deputies.
Butch, the original's in the chat, everybody.
So, according to the source, it was a tragic mistake or accident that caused those 3 men to lose their lives. Again, this is coming from a source.
A training accident? Bullshit. They went to go play around is what they went to do.
Within the Sheriff's Department, I spoke to Sheriff's Headquarters Bureau just moments ago. They're not able to confirm the source's information. They say the explosion is still under investigation. They are not able to comment. Now, the deputies who were killed had a combined 74 years of experience in the Sheriff's.
Bunch of bullshit. Bunch of cops sucking. Our cops are good.
In my community,
they had 74 years of experience. So they had 74 years of being tyrants, the bunch of them together. This is see what it says top there? It says, now that's how you get it done. Bye-bye, piggy. Check this out right here.
I have autism, so I need you to understand my communication is not, what's the word, aggressive or belligerent. Get the fuck off my property now.
I want you to know it's not aggressive or belligerent, but get the...
I have autism, so I need you to understand my communication is not, what's the word, aggressive or belligerent. Get the fuck off my property now.
I mean, everybody and their dog is covering this. It's just crazy. We're seeing the absolute worst of policing. And the reason why we're seeing it is because there are cameras, because you are filming police, because you are. Let me give you guys my special for the day. If you go to my website and you get a trifold, I'll give you an extra one for free. If you go to my website and you buy a trifold, I'll ship to you. It just looks just like this. Learn the law. I'll give you an extra one of these, and I'll give you the cop cards with your order for free. I'm shipping out on Friday. Today's Wednesday. So if you order, I'm going to give you an extra trifold, and I'm going to give you extra cop cards. The cop cards are free. If you want to buy them and support the channel, do it. But if you're going to get them, you're going to get them either way. And that's my special for the day. So remember that. So now, I often will tell you guys that if you get arrested by the cops, they're going to grab you, drag you, and take you down to a dungeon. Put a 1 in the chat if you've experienced the dungeon. Put a 1 in the chat if you visited somebody in the jails or prisons and experienced the dungeon. If you know for a fact that it's a fucking dungeon, put a 1 in the chat. Because I can tell you right now, it's a dungeon. Go to DeleteLawz.com, business developmental groups. I got you, man. I'll hook you guys up on your order. I really will. It really matters that you have a trifold in your car. It's a big deal, man. It's the difference between freedom and no freedom. So this is the jail. Let me show this to you. This is leaked footage of the jail. Do you see that right there? Leaked video reveals ICE lied about conditions in the New York City detention center. And they call it a detention center, but really it's a dungeon and it's a concentration camp is what it is. And take a look at the conditions. People say, oh, Chille, why do you call it a dungeon? Why do you say it's a dungeon? You're being hyperbolous. You're being dramatic. It's not a dungeon, Chille.
No,
oh, I'm so sorry. Go back right there. Are there walls around the shitter?
No,
There's the shitter right there in front of everybody. Oh, you got a little tiny wall right there. It's a total dog shit oppression concentration camp. And the other shitter's broken. And look at everybody on the floor, on the concrete ground. Look at the room they've put them in. It's horrible. Look at that. Look at all the people sleeping on the ground. You're not good enough to get a stand where you be on a bed. No. You're a bad person. You came to America illegally. They broke the law, Chille. Treat them like cockroaches. Makes total sense to me. You came here illegally? Fuck you, buddy. May you burn in hell. You came to our country illegally? You son of a bitch.
El sueño americano. Migración 26 Federal Plaza.
Totally humane like that. Concrete floors? Man, totally humane. Hey, they got that fucking tinfoil blanket? They got a space blanket in there, Chille. Why are you being such a liberal? People sleeping. Look, and there it is. You see the paper thin mat that they give you? Take a look at the paper thin mat. Look at the mattress that they give you. Why are you being so hyperbolous? Why are you being so dramatic? ICE previously stated that 26 Federal Plaza is not a detention center, denying claims of overcrowding and inhumane conditions. Oh, dude, have you been to a prison? Have you been there? So some guy named Dude put a comment in there and said, it's a prison, not a hotel. Well, what kind of people should go to prison, dude? I'm just wondering, dude. What kind of I'm sorry. You think that people who come here illegally should be put in prison? Prisons are for people who rape, kill, and beat other people. Prison is not for people who come to our country illegally, and then we got to fund that. You and I are funding this concentration camp. So that's what you think? People who break federal law, they should all go to prison? They broke a federal law. They came here illegally. Put them in Gitmo. Send them over to El Salvador. What happened to you, bro? What happened to your sense of humanity? What do they got? 20, 30 guys in that room? People are being detained for days or weeks at a time, sleeping on the floor with no shower or change of clothes and with minimal food and outside contact. There's one shitter in the corner and everybody's going to watch you shit.
Durmiendo aquí en el baño, un beta, el chingo mariconos. El sueño americano. Migración 26 Federal Plaza. ¿Cómo nos tienen ver la situación como estamos nosotros, como unos perros acá? Pana, Ecuador.
Man, if you support that, man, this is what you voted for, right? I voted to put people in concentration camps, Chille. I voted for the dumpster fire because I wanted to see people really put in concentration camps. The only people who belong going to prisons are people who are violent that hurt other people. The only people who belong in prison are people who hurt children sexually. You should not be put in prison unless you hurt other people. So that's my stance on it. I don't know why yours isn't the same. I voted for this. I wanted to see people get thrown in concentration camps. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. So this guy's got a comedy. I figured a little comedy would be nice.
Smoke 'em, Johnson. You voted for Nikki Scarborough, huh? Well, I hope you like the taste of lead. Smoke 'em, Johnson. We need to be more professional, Johnson. From now on, we'll only take bribes over $50. You know.
So that's the Wickersham Commission, 1972. It's available on my website, DeleteLawz.com, for free. The Wickersham Commission determined that there was two types of cops. They called them meat eaters and grass eaters. Grass eaters would go to your shop and tell you, hey, could I get a cup of coffee maybe? Hey, do you mind if we hang around for a little while? meat eaters would go in and say, you're going to give me coffee and you're going to pay me for protection. It was in the Knapp Commission. It's available on Delete Lawz for free.
Johnson, I think serving in the war only helped us become better police officers. Oh my gosh, a Japanese fella. Let's show him what he missed in Hiroshima. Your husband hit you, Mrs. Miller? Well, why on earth would he? You burnt his supper? Martin Luther King has a dream, does he? Well, I guess we'll just have to be his nightmare, Johnson. Johnson, we've got to fight harder if we ever want to win this war on drugs. Look, Johnson, a used joint on the ground. So, you like getting people high, do you? Tough on crime, eh? Oh, Johnson, my middle name is Tough. Whoa, hold up there, youngster. Just what do you think you're doing? Riding a bike without a helmet. Why, this ought to teach you a lesson. They're expanding.
You're riding a bike without a helmet? Arrest that kid, beat his ass, take him to juvenile hall, make that kid get pay. You're driving without a helmet?
The death penalty to cover even more crimes, Johnson. Hopefully they include being gay. Johnson, I don't know about you, but I don't think things have ever been safer than they are right now. Did that plane just fly into the World Trade Center? Sir, I know you're an ethnic man, but can you please just identify yourself? He's reaching, Johnson! You can't breathe, can you? With that big nose? Bullshit! You're going to jail, Buster. Come on. Sir? Sir, get up. Let's sneak away, Johnson.
Oh, God. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to see of this, but I hope you guys can see this. This is pretty disgusting. This is pretty disgusting. Can you see it? I think you can see it. Is the thread locked? I'm not sure if the thread's locked or not. I'm going to read this to you here. The Minneapolis police officer who fatally shot Amir Locke during the no-knock raid in 2022 is the instructor responsible for leading the department's use of force training. Police Chief Brian O'Hara said Sergeant Mark Henneman, who has been with Minneapolis Police Department for a decade, is an outstanding trainer committed to bringing positive change to Minneapolis Police Department. But Locke's family and other community members say nothing justifies placing the officer who shot and killed a 22-year-old black man at the helm of the use of force training. They say it calls into question the department's commitment to reform and repairing trust after the police murder of George Floyd. So, you know, hey, it's like they're all good, right? Oh my God. It just never stops. It just never stops. You can't make up the things that we're seeing here with these cops in our country.
Of the daycare center. The daycare center is on the other side. You guys need to get 380 feet of the building. Of the daycare center. The daycare center is on the other side. You guys need to get your stuff.
It belongs to the community.
I already told.
Exactly, so I don't know why you guys are standing here talking to us. Go ahead. Do what you guys need to do.
You're trying to have 3 separate conversations.
You guys are going to continue to throw away and impound donations.
You guys will get arrested. This is your last warning. I'm going to give you guys.
Arrested for what? This isn't mine. It's not his. I'm not like bullshitting you or like trying to give you a hard time right now. This is not my property.
We'll give you time.
Yeah, at least give us an hour and a half to get our people here. We have
we're trying to take like
2-3 trucks.
It's not giving reasonable.
We're trying to be reasonable.
We're being
You're threatening to arrest us. That's not reasonable. These are donations that are feeding affected members of our community, unhoused people down here. Are you kidding me?
Did you give them like a time frame?
I'm asking for a time frame.
Okay, so you're gonna you want me to give you an hour? Okay, I'll give you an hour. It's 7:09.
So when we park our cars to load shit up, are we going to be getting ticketed as well?
No, get it done now. We're going to give you guys an hour and we're going to stand by.
I'll post up right here. Yeah. Make sure nobody gives you a ticket.
Thank you guys. Nobody's going to get arrested if you guys comply. If you guys do not comply, you will get arrested for 4118.
So they can just make up that they can arrest you, just make shit up as they go. I hate to leave 500 people here, but I want to try to get a couple more things done today. Let me check my phone and see if I got the cop coming over today. There's supposed to be a cop coming, a cop coming over today. Let's see what happens. Holy snarling snake shit! I got a super chat right here. I got a super chat from Mr. Hightower. I got a super chat right here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Someone super chatted me here. Steve Conkler with a super chat right here on my phone. Thanks, Steve Conkler. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. Yep, we're going to get them all. We're going to get them all. Yeah, I know you are, Freeman. The YouTube won't let me do a horizontal stream. They will, but it'll completely end. It'll be horrifically bad for me as a human being. Let me see. I think I got one more video to show you guys here today. I got one more video right here. This is the video. Oh, yeah, that dude who freaked out. There's just so much of this Florida guy. So much of this Florida guy all over the internet. It almost kind of blocked out the sun with how many people are sharing the video. It's just so freaking unbelievable. I really can't believe what we're seeing in our country. And I think the worst part for me, just so you guys know, I think the worst part for me is seeing how many people who, and most of my friends, the good portion of my buddies are all Trumpers. What's really, really, what really is frustrating is hearing people say, I voted for this, I want to see this happen. Obviously, you've never been locked up. You've never been put in torture cuffs and dragged down to a dungeon. Dan Hanlon was in here, huh? I didn't see your name yet, Dan. Good to see you, Rancho. What's the matter, you? It's just so disgusting what we're seeing of how many people are now supporting the ICE Nazis. How many people are like, I voted for this. I voted for this. It is just so, and then the distraction, like, don't pay attention to the Epstein files. Pay attention to Obama. He's the bad guy. We want the Epstein files, Trump. That's what we want. People want the Epstein files. So the people who support Trump, I'm not gonna hack you guys. I just don't understand why you guys think that. Oh yeah, did you guys see this? I gotta show this to you guys. I knew I had one more video to show you. This was the one. Can you guys double tap on the screen real quick? Hit the like button for me. John Lund with the super chat. Thanks, John. I appreciate your support. Thanks. Right on, John! John with the big super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jesus. Thank you, buddy. Check this out. So the title of this video should tell you everything. I knew I had one more I wanted to show you, and this was the one.
First on Fox, we are following the fallout tonight after the St. Louis Civilian Police Oversight Board was warned by a city attorney to stop reviewing complaints against the police department. The leaked letter warns that...
Did you hear that? Chevy! Did you hear that? I got Chevy back in the room, everybody. We got Chevy back. Did you hear that? And the title of this video is Civilian Police Oversight Board wants to stop reviewing police cases of police brutality. Double tap on the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, please.
They could be violating a new state law if they do.
Fox News' Max Deatnight joins us live.
First on Fox, we are following the fallout tonight after the St. Louis Civilian Police Oversight Board was warned by a city attorney to stop reviewing complaints against the police department. The leaked letter warns they could be violating a new state law if they do.
Fox News' Max Deatnight joins us live from City Hall. And Max, what is St. Louis Mayor Kara Spencer saying about the board tonight?
So Missouri was the first state to have a policeman's Bill of Rights.
Yeah, surely, Mandy, she made a point of saying that, and that she...
Can you send that to me, Renaissance Kinetics? Can you send that to me, Renaissance, please?
Regrets this apparent breakdown in communication between the city and that board of volunteers, that civilian oversight board. The chair of that board is also talking to us tonight, saying she's more concerned about what this could mean for city residents.
I think it hurts the city of St. Louis and the residents because it removes their voice.
A chair of the St. Louis Civilian Police Oversight Board, Sierra Simril, says she and her fellow board members were stunned by a recent letter from the city council telling them not to review cases involving officer complaints because it may violate new state law over the new state-run police department. Simril says the board was set to finally start reviewing cases on Monday after years of legal battles.
We have a backlog of cases that we have not been able to review. So this was very disheartening for all of us because we really want to be able to give answers to the people. Backlog of cases that we have not been able to review. So this was very disheartening for all of us because we really want to be able to give answers to the people that have filed complaints.
Alderman Rasheen Aldridge says he feels the city councilor could have done a better job communicating with the board.
I think for the city councilor just to send it out, it really to me was like, hey, by the way, even though you may be a board, don't do anything at all, which defeats the whole purpose of the Civilian Oversight Board.
I share the frustration of the board members, especially given that, I think that the letter could have been more clear.
Mayor Kara Spencer told us late Tuesday the city is working to find a solution which could include her creating a new board entirely in order to be in compliance with state law. She also says she regrets how this news surfaced.
It's important for us.
So they created a state law that's going to stop a civilian oversight board, which in Nevada, in Las Vegas, life under the microscope, Gloria is here. Chevy, my boy's back in town. BS unleashed. They created a state law that shuts down the oversight board of police in Missouri. So unbelievable.
For us to be communicative with them, and this is an opportunity for us to strengthen communication with folks who are serving in those capacities.
Simril says for now the board is stuck in a holding pattern.
It puts us in a position where we're not able to provide them answers, we're not able to do anything. And I think that was the biggest ball that was dropped, was for the people.
Yes.
And Simril also told us.
Big Johnson Delivery Service just said, isn't the answer always the same? We ignored your complaint entirely, or we investigated ourselves sevenfold and we found no wrongdoing. Super chat by Paul Mashak. Paul Mashak with the $20 super chat. Right on, Paul. Thanks, buddy, for the super chat. Thanks, Paul. Thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate that.
Just because they can't review those complaints right now against police officers that some civilians make doesn't mean those complaints aren't still coming in, that the city isn't receiving them. So the issue now is whenever they are able to review, they're going to be even further behind in that process. Reporting live at City Hall tonight, downtown, Max Deeknight, Fox 2 News.
Max, thank you.
Well, you're on the wrong chat then, my friend. You're on the wrong page, brother. You can do that all you want, but probably the wrong page to be like a blue line cop sucker. We're not. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you don't just back the blue. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not back the blue. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not back the blue. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. I back the blue. Oh, just blindly, do you? I don't. I don't just back the blue, Dar. You know that, Dar. What's going on, Playboy? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. So Beaumont USMC said, dude, the Supreme Court has literally said cops have no obligation to save citizens. Screaming commands isn't being heroic. So I see your comment, but do you know the cases? Beaumont USMC? I believe that's United States Marine Corps. So I think it's Beaumont. I think that's the way you say your name. Beaumont, those 2 cases that you're citing, that you don't know you're citing, well, you could know you're citing. You would know the 1981 case of Warren versus D.C., where 3 college co-eds were graped for 12 to 14 hours by meth heads. They sued the cops for not upholding their rights and going to the apartment and stopping it. They lost the case, and the Supreme Court said, we have no obligation to protect you. The 2005 case of Gonzalez versus City of Castle Rock is where, what was her name again? I believe it was Danielle Gonzalez, Stephanie Gonzalez. I can't remember her first name, but Ms. Gonzalez had separated from her partner. She had 3 daughters and a son. The 3 daughters were from her first marriage. The son was from her second involvement. Ms. Gonzalez filed a restraining order on her ex-lover, ex-boyfriend, baby mama, daddy, whatever he was. And then when she was at work, working as a waitress, she called the police and said, hey, I'm afraid that my ex is going to go to my house and hurt my children. The ex went to her house, kidnapped her 3 daughters from her first marriage, and did them all in the police parking lot, and then the police did him. So those are the 2 cases that make it so that, and then in that case, Gonzalez versus City of Castle Rock, the Supreme Court again said the police have no duty to protect you at all whatsoever. So I know what Big Johnson Delivery Service said, I don't need a pig for me to handle my own business. I could not agree more. I could not agree more. God bless you too, the Antichrist. Guy's name is the Antichrist. God bless you too. Double tap on that screen. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button right now. Help me get to 1 million subscribers. I really appreciate your support. I really do. This has been one hell of a long live stream. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. I got to get the flock out of here. Chevy, so glad you're back, dude. Life under the microscope. I've seen some names. What's the matter, you? Wanda Meese. Good to see you, my friend. Let me pull this right here. McDowell was here the whole time. Beaumont USMC. New to see. Mike Keller. He said, when I get paid, I'm getting a trifold for everyone if I can afford it. Tell you what, man, you tell me how many trifolds you need, I'll cut you whatever deal you want. You got to get a trifold in your car. Chevy said, I like Big Johnson Delivery Service, AMG Stealth, Rancho Relaxo, Rat Boy Ninja, Danelle Brown. Nice to see you, man. Think about it, dude. Strongman, I'll do a late night show. Sorry, I've just been a little preoccupied here. Bernarski was in the room. I saw Steve Conkler. I saw Jeff Millman. I saw Dale Allen. I've seen so many of you guys today. Listen, I've got to get the flock out of here. Mikey B, Greg, Bruce, Chevy, Chuck P, SWE Observer, Let's OTVO, Potter's Rights Media. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You're just, that's the wrong. I mean, just so you don't come back on the next one, just so you're not around for the next stream, I went ahead and sent you, bro. Thanks for coming by the channel, but you're just on the wrong channel, my friend. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate you coming by. Thanks for your comments. They really, really help. They really help. Yeah, I'll do a super chat call-in show. That's a good idea, Alpha Omega. Blue turns black over time. Double tap that screen. All right, I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming, guys. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Chevy, BS Unleashed, Danelle Brown, Joseph. Later, Gators. Good one. Good stream. Lots of good people.